Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream where we play Dungeons and Dragons. What's up, Edgar? What's up, Morgan and Klaus and everybody who's in the game, and Jesse and Julian and nobody else. Just kidding. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We are playing live. Oh my god. Live
Whoa.
for the first time, saving me 3 days of editing and viewing. Hooray.
Yippee!
But yeah, we're playing live. This is our third session of Curse of Strahd. This episode is entitled The Setting Sun. And you might notice that that's not a typo in the title. What does that mean? Who fucking knows? We might not even get to it today. Wouldn't that be funny? Everybody, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Let's start from left to right on the screen. Let's start with Klaus.
Oh my god, hi. I'm Klaus. I'm playing Griffin. Paladin Satyr.
Great. Next up, let's go to Morgan.
Hi, I'm playing Matari Nightfall, a Pact of the Chain warlock.
Very cool. Next up is Jesse.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm playing Hira, a monk rogue.
And then Julian.
Hey there, I am Julian, and I am playing Ritter, who is our Astral Drifter Cleric.
And Taylor.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I play Mordecai, our Monster Slayer Ranger.
Very cool. My name is Michael. I am playing Count Wegula, who is the Dungeon Master. Hooray!
Egg!
Yippee!
Hooray! Hooray! All right, my friends. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Welcome back to Symphony of Sorrow. I'll tell you what, this is fun. I like to do this in all of my games. Home games, stream games, whatever. Does somebody want to volunteer to give me a recap of what has happened so far? It'll usually just be, last session, but we didn't do it for the first two. Who wants to give me a recap of what happened so far in the story for a point of inspiration?
Don't all jump at once.
Cowards,
Oh my
all of you.
God.
I'll try.
I was gonna say,
I'll try.
Taylor's normally the
All right.
one that does it.
Yeah.
This is the only game I haven't been taking notes
Oh,
for.
you rat.
I have been, but I always do it like Julian says, so I want to give someone else a
All right,
turn.
I heard Morgan spring up, so go ahead and tell me what
All
has
right.
happened so far.
So, the story starts with most of us convening at a traveling, I want to say circus, that's not the right word, theater troupe, where, Griffin and her family, and then Matari and Mordecai cross paths. Then a mysterious mist comes by and pretty much slurps us through the gates, and we land into Barovia. There we meet Hira standing over a dead body with a note from the Burgermeister saying, "Yo, leave us for dead. You know, I'm already dead. Leave me.
All is lost, etc.
Leave us. All is lost. All is lost." And then we hear Ritter screaming for help because he's being nibbled on by some wolves. We dispatch the wolves and then make our way to Barovia. You're fine. You barely took anything. You're fine.
Sorry, I thought you might want like some dramatic, re-dramatization.
Am I? I'm sorry. Am I not being spooky enough?
No, I just thought I'd spice it up.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ritter. Then we go into the city. Mordecai and Ritter piss off Morgantha, the local baker.
Hell
I
yeah,
believe
we do.
Vera try to talk to, I believe it's Mad Mary.
Mad Mary.
We don't interact with her too much, and then we go to the Burgermeister's house. Going on a bit of a search for the Burgermeister.
They spell it
Meet
so many
Irina.
different ways. Burgermeister is like the real life. In this, they go Burgomaster, but it's really supposed to be Burgermeister.
Burgermeister
When I
Meister
ra-
Burger.
When I ran Strahd, I always did because it's French. I try to always like make my nose stopped up. The Burgermeister. Burgermeister. So we go on a chase. We meet the former Burgermaster's daughter, who won't let us in. So we have to go find Ismark, who is sad wine dad. Ismark the Lesser. Not going too much in detail. Matari and Ritter go talk to him while Hira tries to get the other two to steal from some Fistani ladies, which he seems to have some history with them, but well, no, we didn't get too much into it. And then we ended at the Burgermeister's house after Ismark took a bath.
Yes.
Thanks to Ritter.
Yeah, thanks to Ritter. An involuntary bath.
Yeah. So that's my off the top of my head, no notes.
Yeah.
Outline.
Very cool. Take yourself a point of inspiration.
Woo!
Mark that wherever you feel you need to. The way that I like to do inspiration is I allow everybody to have up to 3 points at a time. I will award it for random various things. Sometimes if you make me laugh, or you say something particularly clever, or if you do good role play, or something. Or something self-sacrificing in some way, if that makes any sense. I like to dole out as much inspiration as possible. I have not had to do this yet, but there is a chance, if you fuckers don't use your inspiration, that I impose a rule that it goes away at the end of the session. So, it's not happened yet. It's not had to happen in any of my games, but keep that economy moving, because I will start awarding less inspiration the more people hoard. So keep that in your mind.
I can't sit on my inspiration points like a big old dragon.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You should probably use your potions. You know, don't sit on those either. There is no.
Oh, they don't appreciate. They don't appreciate with time.
Yeah, right.
This is actually a survival horror game, guys. So like.
Yeah, honestly, if you got it, smoke them if you got them. You're gonna need them.
Is this like Resident Evil where we have to like
Inventory
Lego
management.
it into our like our little bag space?
Yes, you do have to play a game of Tetris, and you can't save your progress until you find an ink ribbon.
Damn,
No.
guys, sorry. That balsam that you just picked up doesn't fit.
Yeah, so you gotta throw it on the ground and fucking stomp on it. What a shame.
Can I at least
Sorry,
use
this
the
isn't
mod where-
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Can I at least use the mod where Leon has that slutty G-string or whatever?
that is fine. Did you notice the fucking hesitancy in my voice?
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, just the
Implications of that, yes.
Jesus. All right, my friends. Why don't we get into the game? I'm asking, why shouldn't we
Oh.
play tonight?
You need to finish Rayman.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
All right, everybody, streams cancel. I need to finish Rayman 3. God, that fucking
No.
game. I love that game to death, but holy shit, does it piss me off. All right, my friends. Everybody focus. God damn it. Let's play the damn
Phone in.
game. All right. Night falls swiftly over the quiet village. The mist hangs low and swirls about the eaves of the buildings as most of all of the villagers settle in for the night. There is an air of uneasy peace as the huddled masses pray for a calm night, but anticipate a frightful one. One by one, each member of the party, distributed among the various guest rooms and studies of the mansion, quickly drift off to sleep, the heavy burdens of the day weighing their eyelids down. That is, except for one. The young-looking man draped in cloth and beads, known to the party as Ritter, sits up, unable to reach slumber. In fact, it's been many years since he has known anything but the sleep of death. though how many years and how many deaths, he can't be sure. Something keeps bringing him back. Something keeps him awake. Something keeps him alive, though exactly what is a mystery. Ritter, what do you do on these sleepless nights?
You know, I have a lot of things I usually do on these sleepless nights, but I kind of have a directive tonight.
Interesting. Okay, go ahead and tell me what that is.
Okay, so I think based on everything that was told at the tavern
Mm-hmm.
involving the wizard, I think was very intriguing and may kind of lead to telling Ritter what happened to his friends.
Fair enough.
Directly or indirectly. So I think Ritter might want to talk to Ismark about the connection, about like how he knows him, and that might paint a bigger picture if he's willing to say. I also know that he went to sleep. I don't know that if he's
Well,
like
he
cold
went
dead ass asleep.
upstairs, is what you
Yeah. So if he's willing to talk, great. If not, basically,
Well,
what
I'll tell you
the
what.
d-
Let's play this out. You make your
Okay.
way upstairs to try to find where maybe Ismark's room is, and as you do, you see in the hallway on a chair next to Irina's room, a very exhausted-looking Ismark leaning on the haft of a spear that he's carrying in both hands. As he sits and keeps watch over his sister.
Does he notice my approach?
Roll me a... Well, actually, no. Don't roll me a stealth check unless you're being stealthy. Are you being stealthy?
I don't think so.
Okay, then don't worry about it. As you kind of make your way up the stairs, it takes him a half a second to... as he kind of like nods into his spear and then... oh, it's just you. Sorry, please.
Sorry.
Please. What can I do for you?
Nothing really. Sorry. Again. He holds his hand. He holds up one hand, in kind of like a feigning, like I mean no harm gesture, and he takes a half step back, and he goes, "You know me, and you're one of the few people that's actually willing to talk to me. If you don't mind, I can take watch. Being what I am, I can probably watch a little bit easier, or we can do it together,
Sorry,
and we can talk."
What you are?
He looks down. Do you know much about what reborns are? Because if you do, you might know more than me, actually. I don't remember much.
Are you saying that you're some kind of revenant?
He pauses, and he blinks a few times. Have I heard that before?
Roll me a nature, an arcana, or a history check.
I'm gonna roll history, because that's the best one. That's a 12. I'm gonna roll my knowledge from a past life. That's adding a 1d6 to that,
Okay.
which makes it 15.
15. You have heard of a revenant. It's not the most common kind of undead, but it is an undead creature. It is a revenant is a vengeful spirit that has been basically reanimated to seek vengeance for some perceived slight. And it is said that they are unkillable until they wreak the vengeance that they are after.
he blinks again as if kind of like processing that information. And he kind of smiles and he goes, well, if that's what I am, I guess I'm a nice one. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I want to find my friends, and I kind of need to know more about where I came from or what I was doing with your group. I'm sorry about what happened with the wizard guy.
It has little to do with you. I'm shocked. Well, I was shocked to see you again, but if you are truly what you say you are, then it makes more sense. Everyone that I led into battle was slaughtered, except it seems for you. But
Was I just like one of your army guys?
when you came to me years ago, I'm sorry to say you came alone, and you were asking much the same questions, and I'm afraid that my answer has not changed. I do not know what group you are after and where they might be.
So this could have been going on for longer than this. And his eyes kind of like go up as if like kind of looking like past the roof. And he's still like, he kind of like walks forward, but kind of like leans to like an open patch between the crosses. And he kind of hums to himself and he goes, well, at least I came back. That makes me a halfway decent soldier. And he snaps his head back down and smiles at Ismark and puts his hands on his waist. So I'll do my best, which means you should go to sleep.
Roll me a persuasion check.
This is gonna be a flat persuasion check. Actually, wait, no. I forgot. I got that up. 16.
16. He kind of like chuckles a little bit to himself and he says, all right, I must admit I've had very few interactions with, well, I suppose you're kind, but if indeed you don't need to sleep, then perhaps you will make a better watchman than I. He kind of wipes some drool off of the corner of his mouth. And he says, thank you. And what was your name again?
Ritter.
Ritter.
And he holds out a hand, preferably to the hand that wasn't the one that was drool.
You're right. You hold out your other hand, and he goes to shake it. And he says, thank you. I will try to get some rest.
No worries. And for future reference, and he'll basically explain how his condition works, which essentially is for the chat and for the rest of the party. Reborns are super cool. They don't really require sleep, and they can't magically be put to sleep, and how they recover spell slots in terms of a long rest. They just need to be still for 4 hours, and they can be conscious. Like, eyes just open. Like, the eyes can be open. They just need to just be perfectly still for 4 hours.
It's very much
really
like a
creepy.
Warforged. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's really weird.
But makes you the perfect night watchman.
Exactly.
And yeah, you stay up, keeping guard over the door. As you do that, Ismark kind of makes his way to bed. Do you have anything else you want to try to do tonight, or are you just keeping watch?
No, he'll keep watch because he wants to do as best of a job as he can to see if he can find people to help him find his friends.
Great. The rest of you, what's everybody's passive perception?
16.
Okay,
11.
great.
12.
Okay. And for Mitari?
So sorry.
No, you're fine.
What's the word? It doesn't help that MagFest housing registration was
Oh, God.
right now. What was perception?
Passive perception.
Passive. Okay. It will be 13.
13. Okay. The highest passive perception among you, and please, if you have to do your housing thing, do it now. We'll get back to you in a minute.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm just. I have to keep an eye on it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Sorry, chat.
You're good. You're fine. Hira, with a 16 in your passive perception, you're. We'll also say that you're on the first floor. You're in maybe one of the studies. That's like the best place they found for you to sleep. In the middle of the night, you kind of blearily awaken because there is some loud or disturbing enough noise happening outside that it's impossible to ignore. You hear from outdoors mournful sobbing.
Does the sobbing sound familiar? Because if I remember correctly, we did hear Ismark's sister, Irina, cry.
It is not that, but it does sound familiar.
Familiar. Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but
it's the same sobbing that you've heard while you're walking through the city.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
It sounds like Mad Mary, but it sounds like it's very close.
Close. Is something wrong with Mad Mary? I suppose that's what I'm going to ask myself as I get up and blearily look and actively use some perception.
Great, go ahead.
Which is worse than when I was asleep.
Well, okay,
so,
well then we could just go with your passive for that. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll go with the passive.
Yeah, as you kind of go up and go to a window and peek through the boards, you can hear that, yes, the sobbing is still coming from outside, but it is so much closer because you see the hunched figure of Mad Mary standing at the gates, intently staring into the mansion's courtyard, while she just kind of sobs quietly to herself. Well, not quietly, as quietly as she can to herself.
Well, that's creepy. But Hira is inclined to want to help, because he's lawful good, and don't you forget it.
Don't you forget it.
Don't you forget it. So he's going to take a deep breath, despite feeling a little psyched out, and he's going to go outside.
Okay. You undo all
It's
the
just
locks.
Mad Mary.
Yeah, exactly. You undo all the locks and you kind of step outside. And as you kind of step out, she notices you as you start to move forward, and she kind of like, almost instinctively, like she kind of like tenses up a bit, almost like a cat arching its back.
Okay.
What do you do?
Hey, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Are you okay? I'm not too great with common, so you're going to have to speak up a little bit.
She's muttering so low under her breath. I need you to roll me a perception check to make it out.
Oh, okay. No.
You
That's a nat one.
might have to get
So-
closer.
I guess I will have to get closer, like any good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I have no doubt that something good is going to happen right now.
She's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
She's gone?
Taken by the devil. Taken by the devil. She's gone.
He's going to like throw his hands up because at this point now he's like convinced that she's kind of crazy. And he's going to look around and see if maybe he can see who's gone. Because at this point, he's thinking like it's an animal, like maybe a comfort animal that's gone or something like that. I don't think he's making the connection that someone's gone, because if somebody was taken, there would be a lot more. There'd be a lot more things happening.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Whatever you do, don't cry.
I think you're doing enough crying for both of us.
You can see that as she's kind of saying that, she's kind of pawing at something that she's got in her arm, like that she's cradling in her arm.
Oh, great. I wonder what that is. I can't help but look.
Yeah, as you get closer, you see in her in her arms, through her kind of bundles of rags and hoods, she has a malformed is probably the right word, stitched doll in a sackcloth dress with button eyes that she is just kind of pawing at and petting, and it looks filthy.
Is that who's gone? That?
Sweet little thing, cried in the night. Devil came, took their flight.
The devil.
The devil on the hill.
Which hill?
Mustn't look, mustn't go, mustn't look, mustn't go.
Well, you don't have to look, just point in the direction.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Why did the music do that?
I don't know. Oh shit.
20.
Okay. She kind of looks up at you, and she almost recognizes you as a person for the first time, and she points up to the east, up on a high mount, at a giant dark castle looming over the side of the village. He took her from her cradle, he did.
Does he do that often?
One doesn't know. People go missing. She's gone, took by the devil.
Who's she?
And she kind of shrinks into herself a little bit, and she starts kind of pawing at the doll again. And she says, Little Gertruda wouldn't eat her peace. Naughty, wicked girl, taken by the devil.
What does the devil do to the people that they take?
Taken, make into monsters. Take and feast. She's getting a little bit agitated at these questions.
Okay, well, we don't have to talk about that anymore. Do you want me to take you home?
Home where the devil took her. Home should never be home.
I mean, she must have come from somewhere, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I feel like Hida's willing to entertain this to take her home, because at this point he feels like she's just a grieving mother.
Yeah.
So
As you kind of approach,
he's gonna try and take her.
Yeah. You kind of make, and with that same 20 persuasion check, she kind of starts toddling away. She's probably got a bad leg, and she kind of makes her way down the slick cobbles, up the street, until eventually she turns into a courtyard, and through some ratty, broken down fences, she leads you to a large building. Very tall, very grand, almost like it could once have been classified as like a really nice townhouse, almost, but it has fallen into extreme disrepair. And she kind of squeezes her way through the slats and looks back to you.
Hida's not going to go into her house. That feels like he's encroaching on her space, whatever the space is. So he's going to watch her go in, and he says, I got to get back. So
She just stands in the courtyard and stares at you.
you go on in. Everything's fine.
House of the Devil.
We'll take care.
House of the Devil. Not Mary's house, not no more.
Okay. We can take care of it. Don't worry. All right, we'll take good care of what's going on. Just
Just
Head
like
on
all
inside.
the rest. Rotten nasty. She spits at you.
well, he's going to take it. He's not going to get angry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people can be mean all the time. You just have to be bigger than that. So he's going to maybe like take a breath and like give himself like some sort of mantra that he learned before he takes a polite bow and heads on out, even if she was mean to him.
Okay. As you do that, and as you kind of turn away, she just starts like shrieking at the top of her lungs, just screaming loudly, enough to where even some candles light in the nearby buildings.
Shit! All right, I'm gonna cover my face.
Yeah.
With like something, you know, like with my sleeve, even though my sleeve is bright red.
And you make
Just
your
try
way
it.
back to the Burgomaster's mansion.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough scary for me.
Great.
I'm good.
As you get back, you're able to get back to sleep, and even Ritter is able to, from way down the street, hear the sounds of that shrieking. But it is so far away that it's not an actual concern for yourself, and in fact, it does just sound like old Mary again. There's something in your mind, Ritter, that even reminds you, like, oh yeah, she does that. For the few times you've actually been here.
Finally go into that trance. It's pink noise.
Christ.
The missing element in the ASMR.
You guys all eventually wake in the morning. As you wake one by one, you are able to replenish all your hit points, your spell slots. You have taken a long rest, effectively, and nothing happens in the night, Ritter, who was being the night watchman.
Sweet.
As you all awaken, and, well, Ritter, you see this, Ismark awakes before everyone else to go out and check all the door locks, check all the windows, make sure that everything is as it was. Irina sleeps in a little bit, but, you know, it's basically dawn at this point when Ismark is awake. And as you all kind of wake up, I think I would say that probably Griffin wakes first, right? Or would... I mean, I don't think... How does Matari wake up? Like, Matari doesn't seem like the early riser type.
Ooh, I get dirt on everyone now.
No, they definitely like to sleep in.
Great. So, I mean, you got between the hunter and the cleric, who do we think wakes up first? Or the paladin, rather.
Not Mordecai.
Great. Griffin, you wake first.
I do think it's kind of embedded in her circadian rhythm
Yeah.
to awake at a
Well, yeah, 'cause
ungodly hour.
you've got to be up to see the dawn, because that's when, the praying's good. But as you kind of do that, you awaken, and Ismark you probably awaken because Ismark is fucking rattling all of the damn chains and windows. And as he kind of sees you stir, he just like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to disturb you.
It's alright. I was about awake anyway.
Fair enough. I trust that you slept well.
As well as one can.
As well as one
I
can.
guess.
Yes. So you are a holy person, is that right?
To simplify things, yeah.
Can I impose a favor on you?
Sure, yeah.
Come with me.
What Okay. Alright.
He will lead you, through the living room, through the sitting room, and into a small side room that you noticed before. As the door opens, unfortunately, there is a little bit of a smell. A smell of death, of decomposition. Very slight, it's only a couple of days old. But inside is this small pine box, surrounded by candles and holy symbols. And Ismark kind of makes reference to it and says, my father passed a few days ago and has not been laid to his rest. We are going to have a service with Father Donovich, hopefully. But in the meantime, can you... I don't want him to come back.
Oh, I'm not the best at, the, funeral rites kind of part of all this, but I'll do my best.
You don't have to give him his rights. We can leave that to the father, but if you can just inspect and make sure. I do not know... I do not traffic with the undead. I thought, but... I don't wish to see him rise in an unholy way.
Am I getting anything with divine sense?
Divine sense, explain.
I'm not sure. Hold on.
Is it the same
How many
thing as
times
Mordecai's funny hunter thing?
It's like a charge thing. I've got 5 of them in a day.
Okay.
I can just smell evil, I guess.
Great.
Smell evil and hear good is
Okay, divine
kind
sense, presence of strong evil, noxious odor, blah blah blah.
It actually mentions Strahd by name in here, which is interesting.
Does it fucking... Actually, yeah, it
Yeah.
does. That's fucked up. You know the type, celestial fiend, undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Okay. Within the same radius, you detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. You do sense some undead. Not from this room, from upstairs. Ritter does give off a faint whiff of undead, unfortunately.
Am I aware that that is coming from
Yes,
Ritter?
yes. I will
Okay.
say that you have now spent enough time with Ritter to know that that's just going to set off every time.
Yeah, I feel like he's explained that. He explained that yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
you talked about Reborn and all that stuff.
Correct.
There is a whisper of it just within the house itself, like between a couple of your party members who may or may not have died in the past. um, Ritter definitely. Nothing from this corpse yet. You get the sense that there is a very, 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 very minor consecration in this room because of all of the candles and all of the holy symbols and the very obvious care that has been put into, not the embalming, but the rites of
Preservation.
the
yeah.
preservation, the rites that have been given, etc., etc. But you do get the sense that, I mean, if the rest of this place has given you any indication, this corpse had better get its last rites and fast.
Gotcha. I think Griffin would turn to. Oh God, I'm fucking blanking on the
I
name.
swear to God, his name's Ismark.
So sorry. Ismark. I'll get it. I'll get it. She'd turn to Ismark and just sort of gesture to the room. I mean, what you've done so far is, I mean, kudos. It's keeping him blessed, we'll say. I'm not getting anything as far as undead goes.
Good. Good.
But, you know, it'd be a good idea to get those last rites done as soon as possible.
Yes, that is something I wanted to discuss with all of you, if that is acceptable.
Sure. Did you need us to get in contact with, what was it, Father?
Donovich, yes. Please, come and eat something when the rest of your party are awake. We can discuss.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay, so as that happens, you're able to get some breakfast. Everybody, I'm not 100% sure how deep I want to go into survival and rations and stuff like that. Let's just say that you've had your rations for the day, and maybe we'll figure something out a little bit later. But I haven't really had that thought with myself quite yet. This is a relatively civilized place. You can get food at places. You can go to the bar and
It's
buy
fine.
meals.
I'm sure that the Coilans have a very stocked kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the larder is fine for now. So, as everybody kind of wakes and reconvenes, Ismark will kind of speak up to all of you and say, my friends, thank you for allowing me to house you for the night. I must admit that I did have an ulterior motive in asking you to stay here. And I am free to admit that because I do believe that it worked. We were not disturbed by the devil's minions last night. There were no creatures rapping at the doors. Nothing broke through the locks. And most importantly, Irina is safe. And he kind of gives a little bit of a pointed, nod to Ritter. like a big thank you nod, and he says, "But in speaking with, I'm sorry, your name is," and he looks to Griffin.
Oh, Griffin.
Griffin. In speaking with them, I had confirmed a worry that I had suspected. My father needs to be buried. His body needs to be consecrated, and he needs to be put within consecrated ground. And the only place in this village where he can do that is the cemetery. And that is Father Donovich's domain. The Church of Lathander has stood empty for years since he stopped preaching. But I need him to perform my father's last rites. I will not let him go the way of those within the marked houses.
Question. And this is just because I don't know. But couldn't anybody who believes in Lathander do it?
I suppose they could, but we would still need access to the cemetery. Consecrated ground, the cemetery of the Church of Lathander, should be enough to keep his spirit from becoming disturbed.
Why isn't there more people on the consecrated ground then?
I'm not quite sure faith is a huge aspect as far as this village goes.
It is true that there is very little faith in the Morning Lord as of late. But the consecrated...
That's very true. I mean, I'm a cleric, and I don't even know who I worship, so that's a question too. Like, is that like the general person that everyone like follows here?
What a strange phrase. I don't know who I
No,
worship.
like that's
Is that the pop?
I know that's like my question. Like,
I
is
think
that
you're
who, like,
agnostic.
is that who we all follow?
Suppose
No.
it's more of a personal preference kind of thing.
There's more gods than that.
He's not the only one.
But like, say if I don't remember, like that's who like I probably should be. I'll just be quiet now. And he like kind of like recedes back into the crowd, really confused.
It is true that there is very little faith left in Barovia. The Morning Lord is a deity who we once all worshipped, but, well, as night drags on and there is little morning or light to be found, there are less and less of his faithful. That is why Donovich is the only one who has access to this consecrated place. And I have not seen him since his son. Since I led his son into slaughter.
Boy, that complicates things a little bit.
That would make it really difficult to talk to him.
Difficult
Maybe we can do it for
me.
you.
Yes. Difficult for me.
But is this what your old man wanted?
I don't know what he would have wanted. Ever since that march on Ravenloft, he was not who he was. My father would have never allowed for houses to go condemned and marked in such a way, but the wizard was our chance to be free from tyranny And he failed, and we along with him. I do not know what my father wanted, but I know what he needs now, and that is to be laid to rest. And perhaps if we can instill faith back in Father Donovich, there is hope for those that we have left unburied, and for the countless others that will need burial in the future. Will you do this for me?
Well, if you're
you are, there's a lot of things when we have a crisis of faith that happen. This is one of them, and he's just going to kind of gesture out around him. But it's something that you have to do.
Well, sorry. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at there. As far as faith goes, that's a personal choice, but for the matter of burial, I think I'm on board, personally.
He kind of looks to Griffin and gives a bit of a nod. He looks around. He looks to each of you. He looks to Mitari. What does Mitari think about all this?
If your father was a follower of the Morning Lord, why not? Do you have wagon?
I do not. We will have to proceed with him through the street once Donovich agrees. But I don't want to remove him from what little consecration we have managed to get until we know that the Father will do this for us.
Well, if it's consecrated ground, couldn't we hop the fence and still put him in the ground?
Well, now, that's more of like a moral no-no for me. I mean, like, hypothetically.
You can't
What, do you
steal a
have to pay
burial
for
plot,
plot
I
of
guess?
lands?
Well,
What?
no, it's just, it's good to know where somebody's buried before burying
We
them.
we can get a nice rock to put where we put him.
My father deserves a proper burial. I'm sorry.
Amatari holds their hands up. It's like, I'm just spitballing here.
Ismark, do you want to do that, or do you want to get revenge for everything?
I won't claim that I do not want to see the Devil Strahd burn for what he's done to this village. I won't claim that I am not culpable in what has happened here as well. But my father was a good man. He deserves a proper burial to put an end to things. And this village needs a priest. But I cannot face him after what I've done. And he will not see me either way. Of that I am sure.
Well, the worst thing that he's going to say is no.
So we'll go try. That's the least we can do. Everybody,
The first
no
thing
matter
you
who
have to do is own up to your mistakes.
We will ask on your behalf beforehand, Ismark. And we'll see if Father Donovich will hold audience with you.
You're
Is
gonna
that
have to
alright?
see him eventually.
I know. But he will not do this if it is just me.
Then we'll all go.
Someone needs to keep Irina safe.
Should I stay?
No, no. It's not only that. It's not only this burial, it's... I do not intend... He kind of speaks with more hushed tones here, so that he doesn't wake Irina. He said, or if she's awake, so that she doesn't hear. He says, "When my father is buried, I do not intend to hold his post. Perhaps Donovich will be willing to be the new burgomaster, but I cannot, not while Irina is not safe."
So you're gonna leave all these people here to just...
You saw the way they looked at me.
He's gonna slap him.
Oh, Christ.
Feel as though maybe we're escalating things too much.
He kind of
He
recovers
needs
from that,
it.
and he cracks his neck a bit, and he says,
Not everyone comes back.
"You saw how those villagers looked at me. They hate me here. They do not want me here. And I
Not
cannot
Not
help them."
everyone deserved it. Just like Doru. We need to check to see if he's okay, right?
I saw him go into the castle myself. Father Donovich lost a son that day, and I lost the respect of everyone in this village. There is no hope for this place while I am supposed to lead it. My only duty is to Irina.
So you'll leave the town with a priest that hasn't shown his face in a considerable long time.
Maybe the priest will understand his duty, knowing what's going on.
Yes.
And what are you gonna do if he doesn't?
I doubt.
What are you gonna do if he doesn't take the role?
There are others. There are others who could. I cannot think about that now. All I can think about is Irina's safety. I plan to quit this town. I plan to bring her to Vallaki. But that as well I cannot do on my own.
And the requests keep coming.
I wouldn't
me
ask
ask
this if it wasn't deathly important. But you are all looking for something. A way out of the mists, perhaps. And that is not something that you will find here. Vallaki is one of the largest villages, towns in this entire valley. They have been safe from Strahd this whole time. Someone there will know what to do for you.
No. If Strahd's as strong as you say he is, I don't know if any place is safe.
It is better than under his shadow.
Have you asked your sister what she thinks of this?
Irina would never want to go. But that is a fool's errand.
Is she not an adult?
I am responsible for her.
But she's still an adult. Don't you think that she deserves to have, some say in her own fate? You're so blinded by your quote-unquote duty to protect her that you're not letting her be a human being.
I will discuss this with her when father is buried.
Okay. I'll take that.
But we will be going to Vallaki. And if you want to see her safe, then I would ask that you that you make the journey with us.
Hida's going to slap his hands on his thighs, and he's going to say, let's just try and do this one step at a time before you start piling things on. I'm going to go talk to the priest. I can talk to a priest.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
I'll
Father
keep my eye
Donovan.
out for a wagon.
A wagon would be a grand idea, yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, we're getting a little bit of
I'm not
interference.
carrying it.
Then we could just like a bunch of like caravan to like leave, and then we could just get a whole bunch of leave.
Sorry, give me just a moment. My Discord's having trouble. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect to you guys. All right, folks in the chat, for whoever is watching, give us just 2 minutes. I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen, and we're going to work this out because Discord's giving us a little bit of trouble right now. Give us just a moment. All right, we're back. We're back. Discord exploded, but we're here. Thank you, Allison. Yes, you're right. It's not a fucking Symphony of Sorrow stream without technical bullshit causing havoc. Give me a second to let my cat out of the room because she's exploding. All right, there she goes.
Nessie.
That's how you know we're live.
That's how you know we're live, baby. All right, my friends. So the last thing that happened was people were agreeing to go and speak to Donovich. And Matari was like, hey, I'm going to go find a fucking wagon because I'm not carrying a corpse. What is everybody's game plan? Who is going to speak with Donovich, if it's not everybody, and who is going elsewhere?
I'm gonna talk to Mitch.
Yeah, I think Matari is also going to go. They're just keeping an eye out for potential corpse-carrying vessel.
Fair enough.
To clarify, the Burgermeister is within a, the ex-Burgermeister, I should clarify.
The late Burgermaster,
Former,
yes.
the late.
He's within a, pine coffin.
He's in a pine box.
Okay. So he's not...
He's not just
He's
out.
not all wiggling out. He's not out
Yeah.
out.
He's
Yeah.
loose. He's
Oh, no.
loose.
Uh-oh. Can people hear me in Discord? Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Discord sucks. Discord sucks so bad. All right, hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to restart it real quick, and then we'll jump back in.
Or do you think it is?
Dude,
No.
Discord fucking blows.
No,
I don't know.
It's everybody.
I think it's just Discord.
It's
Hold
literally
on.
Discord's vocal servers.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because like I see that Furby is streaming. Do you think like they're taking out some bandwidth?
No,
No,
that's not how
no.
that works.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
How dare that bastard use the Discord when we're using the Discord?
Or I'm used. It's mine. It's my desktop.
Mordecai's gonna go talk to Donovich.
Okay,
Well, Mordecai's less talking and more so being there to bully if necessary.
fair enough.
Because this man needs to be fucking buried because the last goddamn thing this town needs is another fucking undead.
Does Ismark truly want someone to stay behind with Irina?
He wants
I mean,
to
if
stay
that's
behind
the
with
case.
Arena.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
He wants to stay behind. If he wants to stay behind, sure, yeah, but that's chill.
I mean, Ismark isn't coming with us.
No,
Ismark
he's not.
does not want to see Donovich.
No, he's not.
He is not coming with us anyway, so let him
That will be
stay and
bad.
prove his worth somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be useful somewhere,
Instead-
Ismark, and by...
He sent the clown squad.
Yeah.
He really did. He's gonna either regret this or this is gonna go swimmingly, and I don't know which
Oh,
one.
it's gonna go.
I mean, there's a cleric and a paladin with you guys.
Let's
Yeah.
just hope Mordecai stays quiet.
That's
I don't control him, sorry guys.
fair. Yeah.
He does what he wants.
We ought to get one of those, like, toddler backpacks.
Yep. The monkey backpack with the leash.
We need one of those
Yeah.
for Ritter.
Oh my god, Mordecai, do you have daddy issues?
Oh God.
What?
Shaking
Can-
hands.
Can if this is happening while we're walking as a group,
Sure.
I don't know, but I do want to let the others know about Mad Mary and maybe his concerns about Mad Mary. And not specifically her specifically. She's just a symptom of a larger problem.
So her daughter was taken, presumably.
Well, it's not just her daughter. She said it's happened often.
To a lot of young women.
Probably.
And that's
All I'm
probably
saying-
Probably
All
what's
I'm
happening
saying
with
is-
Irina.
what...
It could be. It seems like snatching women is what the devil does.
It might not just be women.
But the
Yeah, I
men
suppose I
and the
shouldn't
children as
assume.
well.
It could have been my friends. He pauses for like half a step, and then he keeps walking with you guys.
So all I'm saying is that everybody seems right spooked about this guy.
Fair.
And we're the only ones that are not because we don't know.
Ignorance is
I
a great
mean-
bliss.
I mean, anyone who doesn't take consent into account is kind of just a jerk. So, I mean, they should just take that into account.
Yeah.
Ritter's been infected with the woke mind virus.
Dude, he's an astral drifter. Who knows what he smoked?
Symphony of
He
Sorrow.
stopped
By the way-
aging.
Space weed. He's had space weed.
He avoided
By the
death
way, Mr.
before he
Wegula.
became a reborn.
Yeah, honestly.
I did want to mention that I think Matari would have left Zoe with the Coilens
Okay, cool.
as a please come get us if something happens.
Yep.
Good idea.
Yeah.
With the
Okay,
Indirovich
so-
family.
So, I guess my question is, where are you all in this? We don't have to do this. I'm intrinsically aware we don't have to do this. But I want to see Well, any of it.
You guys
We
could
don't
just
have to do
fucking
anything.
go if you wanted.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page because it doesn't seem like this is the type of place that you thrive if you're by yourself.
No, I very much think we need to stick together. Especially you. And he'll point at Ritter. Because you've been alone for way too long, it seems.
He kind of gives you a very tight-lipped smile and doesn't say anything.
He'll just raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, I've been alone for a long time.
Right. And being alone is probably not good. So
Nope.
now that we are outside of all of these moral obligations, we can talk with clear heads. What do you want to do?
I, for one, am fully with going to go see Father Donovich. He seems like he might have some idea of what's going on here. If not a little bit of familiarity for me.
Then what do we do if he's not there? What do we do if he's dead or worse?
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Look, I'm still kind of getting my head on my shoulders with this whole thing.
I have an idea.
Bismarck might be more often open to hopping the fence.
I guess
Ritter.
we could hop the fence in a hypothetical situation that Father Donovich is not there.
I can hop a lot of fences. I'm good at that. All right.
Can you hop a coffin over a fence?
It would probably break.
It will probably break, and then there would be a body kind of on the floor. And then we'd have a lot to answer for that. So I would probably recommend not doing that specifically. But I can jump off and maybe open the door from inside if nobody answers.
Oh, that's...
Your favorite
that's why you
corncob
have
TV
two
program, Coffin Flop.
That's why you have two
Kickflip.
people hop the fence so you can like carry the coffin over. You don't just yeet it. Ritter, you mentioned you had an idea. Matari kind of like flings a clawed hand and like speak.
Okay, so clearly Ismark doesn't like a lot of the people that are here, right? And we all just collectively agreed that the more people we have a better chance at survival, right? Now, I'm not saying we grab everybody, because clearly there's a bunch of people who are assholes, and some of us don't remember everything. He kind of like looks at Hira as if suddenly remembering, like, oh, yeah, you're here, and you seem to have memories of this place as well.
Roll me a history check.
Okay. This is my daily history check to see if I remember this guy.
Continue.
Survey. Okay, cool. I don't... Wait, what did I fucking roll? Oh, cool. Moving on. And he says, we can either go around and survey to see if there's any people who are willing to relocate with us, or we can possibly even talk to the people who we were about to piss off and see if maybe they're willing to be cool and have us, move.
Did I piss
out.
somebody off?
You were about to. You were gonna steal from the Vistani.
Well, they looked like they had things, and some people needed things, so...
Well, dude, just because people have things doesn't mean you should steal from them.
We'll talk about the kleptomania later. I think the most important thing to iron out here is that plan. I do like it. However, the last time anyone in this town was led into anything, forgive me if I'm wrong, but everybody die. Save for Ismar.
He didn't die.
Who didn't?
I'm gonna
Sorry,
gesture
Data.
vaguely. I'm gonna gesture vaguely to Ritter, right?
Uh,
You two seem to know each other?
Oh, me? I mean, I was like his army person, and then, I told you I'm a reborn. I don't know what you are. Are you like a local, or are you also a reborn? What are you? What are you? Waterman?
I'm a monk. Can't you tell?
Okay. No.
Monk of.
I'm a monk going on my pilgrimage, and unfortunately, my pilgrimage seems to have taken me astray.
You're a monk of thievery? Does that exist?
A monk of pilfering.
a pirate, if you...
Oh,
Way of the Dragon Steel. Okay, well, I mean, we'll steal from Stussy, but like we'll get to that later. But
I would prefer not to steal.
me too. But I mean, it depends. There's no one there. I mean, and if you really need to survive, anyway, we should probably talk to Mr. Priestman because I would really like to know who I am worshiping and if there's a way to figure that out. So I'm kind of invested too.
I
That's
mean,
just not how worshiping works.
Well, okay, well, it's different for me, okay? Especially like if you've lived as long as I have and you don't remember.
I have vague knowledges of other gods, if that's helpful for you.
If it, we can walk and talk, maybe it'll like stir my memory.
I know something you don't know.
Really, Wegman? Are you God?
Are you the god? Are you the god that he
This
worships?
is my favorite
Are
thing.
you my God?
My favorite thing is when somebody crafts a backstory that's just vague enough for me to plug a couple little things in.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I know who you're worshiping. We'll figure it out.
Cool, you can take control of the scene too while you're at it, while we kind of walk in the
Yeah,
distance
exactly.
and walk
Perfect
and talk.
timing. Atop a slight rise, at the north of the village, stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back. Flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. The heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. What do you do?
It's not good.
wait. There's what? Hang on. What?
The church looks fucked up.
There's claw marks and fire on the door.
Well, fire's like scorch marks.
Oh my god! I thought it was on
No,
fire.
it's not actively on
still.
fire.
I was like, hang on. What the? Get the fucking buckets.
the door's on
no.
fire.
Mordecai is gonna go up to the door and not knock on it, but he's going to investigate the claw marks and the scorch marks.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me investigation and/or nature.
Hey, funny story.
Looks
You
like
think
they
my
had a
nature would be
stand-
better?
Looks like they had a standard party.
Whoa.
There was
Alright.
a barbarian, a fighter.
Oh, 23. Holy hell.
Yeah, baby.
The claw marks are ancient. Old.
Okay.
The scorch marks are likewise so. You get the sense that this church once, like I said, held back, the onslaught of evil, but those days are long ago. This church looks so old, it probably predates the village as it stands now.
Oh wow.
But it's a very old man, and it's very tired.
Testament to faith.
Or good
Yeah, a
architecture.
testament to
A shingle falls off the roof as you say that.
the lack thereof.
A testament
Ooh.
to... It's standard.
I don't know what a good church looks like, so I mean, it's a church.
I'm sure in its heyday it looked much better
You just-
before.
Like Hiro will slap a hand on the facade of the church to give it a hearty pat.
The
and he
building
says,
collapses.
"No, I think it's." Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
that's not
problem
true.
solved.
No.
Of dust.
Casita, no.
Red.
This
You
baby
know,
could fit so much spaghetti in it.
I think if you put a coat of white paint over it, and I think you could like have like a moment where a guy with like a guitar could have a really nice moment here. And he just kind of like bobs a minute, just thinking to himself. He's legitimately having an ADHD moment.
Great.
As he's creating a moment, he's creating a memory, and I am going to tell you, Michael, he's going to walk towards the back of the building.
Okay.
Why are you?
Oh, you're gonna hop the fence?
Yeah, he's gonna go towards hopping the fence.
Yeah, the fences are high. They are made of wrought iron, and they are spiked at the top. Very gothic. But yeah, as
Cool.
you kind of make your way off to the side of the building, like you're gonna go make your way to the fence, roll me a perception check.
Is he gonna jump with all that armor?
I don't think it's gonna go very well, but I'm very interested.
I've got to see it.
21.
Ooh, 21.
21.
Don't make me fucking spit.
You stupid. As you walk around the side, you can spy through a window in the side of the church wall, where windows tend to be.
Wow.
Oh my
Well
god.
Well done.
Fucking
Very
hell.
realistic world building. I love it.
You can spy through the window.
I see Axl Rose.
No. You spy through the window that the church is absolutely strewn with debris. And you can see a figure at the altar, at the very front near the pulpit, kneeling down and praying.
Okay.
Mordecai's
not-
gonna.
Oh, no, go for it.
Mordecai's gonna lean over. Lean over Ritter's shoulder and knock on the fucking window.
Jesus.
Good.
You knock on the
There's
window.
a door right here.
You knock on the window, and how hard do you knock?
Not too hard, just like a regular, like, hey, I'm trying to get your attention.
Even that is enough to like completely startle the person inside, as he kind of like looks up over his shoulder at you with these big, wide, like horribly sagging not sagging eyes. What the fuck? Eyes with these horrible black sagging bags underneath them. And he just kind of like looks to see who or what you are. Do you do or say anything else?
Mordecai
Ritter
will
throws.
say,
Oh no, go for
ahead.
it.
No, you.
No. I think like Ritter kind of sees this man's panic, and I think from one cleric to another, his eyes kind of go owlish, and he throws his hand up very quickly into the air, and he goes, "Cleric!
He goes, what?
Cleric!"
Cleric! Okay, great. He kind of like, and he like very wearily gets to his feet, and he just kind of points back toward the door.
And those of
guess
us
we-
who wait.
I want to go to the cemetery.
He just kind of like puts up a hand,
Mordecai
like
opened-
okay, cool, and he's gonna go back and walk toward the front door.
Is it unlocked?
No.
And then Ritter is gonna like lower his hand and then turn to Mordecai, and he goes, "I'm gonna go to the cemetery anyway."
Jesus.
Give us
Because like I
just a
hear like the
second.
architecture is like super nice,
Okay, we'll be patient for just a second.
but like I can do this. Michael, can I use gust of wind for flavor to lift my tiny little
Yes.
ass over? Yeah.
You just airbend your way up and over.
He's an umbrella. Like
Yeah,
Bunny Fruit
yeah.
turns into an umbrella.
And I fucking Princess Mononoke my way over there.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
You do that, and you make your way into the cemetery itself, and give me a moment to cut back to the other group.
Yes. If I was gonna say, Taylor, if you want to come with me, can the gust of wind bring Mordecai too?
If he wants to go with him, yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna regret setting this precedent. The front door ka-chunks and unlocks as this heavy set, mostly bald, very exhausted looking man opens the door, and you can see the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. This man opens the door and sees Hira, Mitari, and Griffin, and says, Can I help you?
We're looking for a Father Donovich.
We're here on behalf of Ismark.
Okay.
I need a funeral.
Everybody roll me an insight check.
Hold on, I got a cat in my arms.
Useless creature.
7.
25.
25.
Nice.
The moment that
Nice.
you say Ismark, you see a rage flare up in his eyes.
Hey, I know, I understand.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
And why are you here on his behalf and he is not here on his own?
Say it.
Would
It's
you
not for
come?
him. It's for his father.
His father,
He's passed.
Corleon. These are dark days indeed. What would you have with me?
Uh,
A funeral?
if you're up for it. Just last rites and a burial.
I haven't performed rites in years.
I'm sorry, years?
Yes,
There's a-
years. I trust that if you are here on Ismark's behalf, then he has not told you the trouble that happened years ago.
No, he has.
Then forgive me, but I believe you might understand why I would not like to perform rites.
Can we borrow the space? You don't have to do the work. We have a cleric in our group and a paladin. That's good enough, right? It's good enough, right?
Good
She gives a wave.
enough. One does not simply pass a church off. Perhaps it could be done, but not in this instance. Now, please, leave me with my thoughts.
Please.
I mean-
Please, before. Consider this. It's not for the son, it is for the dignity of the dead. And also for his daughter.
His daughter.
Towns.
Not even his daughter, adopted daughter, more like. I'm sorry, but that
Alright.
family I wash my hands of. Now,
All right.
please.
What about the safety of the town?
What do you mean?
Well, if an
last-
undead is left alone,
Well, yeah, it's more has to do with the consecrated ground you have as far as the cemetery goes. Just so that we don't have to deal with an undead unrest. Really.
do you think this town needs another one?
Your points are salient, I shall give you that, but I'm afraid I am rather indisposed and not able to do such a thing. Please, leave me in peace and find an abandoned house.
What kind of priest are you?
What?
A priest that just turns his back on his own town.
This
But
village...
what a pitiful excuse for a Morning Lord.
Oh.
The Morning Lord. I shall tell you of the Morning Lord. What Morning Lord would allow young men and women to go and fight for an impossible cause, only to be slaughtered by the dozen? What Morning Lord would rob a priest of his only son? What Morning Lord would allow this curse to lay upon this town? There is no
You're the
Morning
priest.
Lord here.
Well, if you're not if the Morning Lord's not here, then step aside and let us use the grounds.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. We're going to cut back to Ritter and to Mordecai, who make their way into the cemetery itself. What the fuck are you two doing?
We land
Setting a precedent.
gracefully with a little flourish and some dead debris, because there's nothing living here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Have you ever
otherwise, tell me about the architecture, the graves. Is there anything cool here?
Yeah. Both of you roll me either perception or investigation.
Upon landing,
Ba-da-ba.
Mordecai is gonna say, "Have you ever seen a more?" That is intimidation. Have you ever seen a more dead graveyard? Oh wow, we
If I-
suck.
If I have, probably. I mean, space is pretty dead.
Space.
Yeah, space up there. And he just without actually looking up, he just points with his
Mordecai
one hand.
slowly looks up, hands in his pockets. You've been there?
Yeah, that's where I'm from, I think.
We're going to cut
Anyway,
back.
that doesn't.
We're gonna
No, I had a point to
this
the
cut
scene.
away.
Okay,
I had a
okay.
point to the
Sorry.
scene.
Go ahead.
I had a point to the scene. No,
Go ahead.
You know,
but
I've heard a lot
he
of
looks
crazy
back.
shit.
He looks back and he goes, "Okay, so we have to find the perfect grave site for where former Burgermeister needs to go, right? So you and I, we're going to be expert funerary designers. Because the better we do, the more help we get, regardless of whether or not he smells or likes us."
Ismark or the priest?
I don't really care about the priest. I'm assuming that they're handling that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Mordecai will start looking around.
So we're gonna scan the area, which will probably also include the back portion of the church.
Okay, roll me one more investigation check, both of you.
Okay. Wow. Whew, we just have a really great conversation. Did we just hold hands the whole time?
I think we did.
You're taking a look around. You see a lot of stones that are old. Not a lot of new plots, obviously. The newest plot looks to have been about, probably 3-4 years ago at this point. But it is a mostly full cemetery with a few spots where you actually could potentially put a crypt, or just a single grave if that's what you're doing. But as you do take a look around, you actually notice it takes a while you investigate, but there is a crypt that is marked with what would the name be? Let me see here.
While they're looking,
Yeah.
Mordecai, as he sort of scans, sort of quickly reading any of the names on the gravestones that, are legible, he'll look back at Ritter and say, "You're from space."
Yeah. I think that's kind of why I talk funny, or that's why everyone thinks I talk funny.
Mordecai will just stare at him, sort of mouth agape for a moment, not like in disbelief. And
Well,
he'll
I
kind of
mean,
just
check
tilt
it.
his head back up to look at the sky.
Well, no, check it. And he turns his shoulder a little bit, and you can see on his shoulder that there is this plastic see-through rain jacket portion on his sleeve that is kind of like been kind of ripped off and since kind of heated on the side. And you can kind of rub that, and same thing with like the collared portions of like what's left of his jacket. And he'll be like, well, I mean, you can't really get this anywhere in
He'll
like Baldur's Gate or anywhere else, I don't think.
he'll touch it, and then he pulls his hand back like he's surprised that it felt like that. Okay, weird, but I've heard weirder shit, right? But interesting. And he'll sort of push his boot up against the crypt door as they arrive.
Roll me a history check, both of you.
Oh boy, let's hold hands and do terribly. God damn it. God damn it. Hey, higher than a 10.
Yeah, with your above 10.
Wait. Can I do another one of my
How many times can you do that?
It's as much as my my okay, let's see. Knowledge from a past life. You can use this feature up to a number equal to your proficiency bonus, which is
Should be
Two.
2.
yes.
This is your second time.
This
Chance.
is my last time.
Yeah.
1d6.
With a
So
13,
13.
you kind of reach back into your memory, and looking at the name on this crypt, the name is Indirov Petrovich. And knowing, with your information on how naming conventions tend to work in Barovia, or at least in this particular part of Barovia, Indirov would have been the name of Kolyan's father. This is the previous burgomaster's crypt, because basically, and you would have learned this through osmosis, through speaking with Ismark and through being in the family home. Kolyan Indirovich, Ismark and Irina Kolyanovich. It's like the son suffix from like Scandinavian countries. So this looks to be the father of the previous burgomaster. This would be his family crypt. So, in a way, you have found the perfect place for him to be
Excellent.
Yeah, you could
Excellent.
just you could just add a little plaque underneath that says succeeded or proceeded in... Wait, is it succeeded or proceeded? Proceeded means before. Succeeded in death by Colion.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, let's clean this up a little bit while they handle that. Or maybe we should go grab them. We should probably go grab them.
Yeah, I feel like if we touch it, we're gonna, like, curse it or something.
All
or
right.
ourselves, more importantly.
You guys start making your way back, and you can actually see that there is obviously a back door from the chapel itself that leads into this graveyard that you can try. But we're going to cut back to the other group right now. The last thing that Father Donovich said was, I cannot allow that, in reference to you guys using his church.
And why is this exactly?
My reasons are my own. Now, kindly, please, just leave me be.
The church should be open to all its believers, right?
There are no believers left in Barovia.
Hello?
He's got a point.
We
He's
got.
got a point.
I'm here right now.
Well, then
In
you of all
Barovia.
people should know the sanctity of a church and the all-encompassing power that the priest has. Please leave me be. Now, all three of you can roll me an insight check.
Aha! I was gonna ask because I actually would like to do a different roll.
Okay.
I feel like I want to roll a religion and maybe like fact check him.
Go ahead.
Like I want to do.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. With the religion check, you know for a fact that what he's saying is absolutely not true. A priest is a servant of the people, not the other way around. And with those two insight checks, he is absolutely hiding something. With that over 20 insight check, it's something that's in here that he does not want people to see.
I want to do something crazy, but I am going to refrain and let the others.
Fair
But
enough.
Hida looks like he's about ready to start bouncing on his heels.
Griffin looks like she's ready to ram past him, honestly.
Then
Okay,
what do you
Matari,
do?
you're the last
Yeah.
last defense. You are the last defense here.
Atari thinks for a moment, but then gives like a fang smile and says, I'm sorry, this place is for the people. Step aside.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna
Shove.
I'm gonna pin him to the wall.
Okay.
Griffin's probably just gonna try and get around him.
Yeah, he's
Well,
he's a commoner. He has very little like recourse in this matter. But Hira, you get through and pin him to the side wall as the other two barge into the church, and he says, "No, you can't, you can't."
This place is filthy, man.
Years of neglect.
Yeah, you're doing, I'd assume,
No,
given your, what was it you said? The, all-encompassing power of a priest? Which, again, you don't really seem that pleased to be a priest of Lathander, given that, you know, you're just kind of living in squalor in here, letting it go to waste, and refusing any patron that comes through the door?
how about you let us handle the church business?
what is this? Extortion? I don't have any money.
No money.
that?
It's the graveyard. We want to bury somebody. That's it.
So if you've been alone up here, and you haven't been taking care of the church, what have you been doing? Matari's like standing in the middle of the church with their arms crossed, like just looking around the dust.
I have been praying every day for the Morning Lord to lift the curse on this place. And there has been
You know
nary
what
a
you could have
whisper.
done? You know what you could have done, though? You could have maybe gone outside, looked at those red X's, maybe helped some people. You're done.
And what are you going to do?
We're gonna bury some bodies.
We're going to cut back to Ritter and to Mordecai as they're making their way back toward the back door. Both of you, give me one more perception check.
Oh my god, I love this.
We can do this.
Oh my god, Ritter. You're
You said
so dumb.
perception.
Why is he so distracted?
There we
Why
go.
is he so distracted?
He's thinking
He's
of
like,
home.
dude.
Because we're holding hands.
He's thinking of home. He doesn't even care who he worships.
Yeah. As you guys make your way back toward that door, Mordecai, you smell something. You smell death, and you smell blood.
How fresh.
Fresh enough.
Mordecai will sort of... I'm assuming Ritter's probably ahead of Mordecai. He will grab his shoulder and put a finger to his lips and say, something died here recently. It's that acrid stench of death.
I'm gonna pop my divine sight to see if I can sense any other undead presence than me.
Okay, is this the same thing that Griffin has?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You get a sense of undead within 60 feet of you.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop turn undead.
What is the radius of turn undead?
Let's see. Can I send it? Da-da-da-da. Turn undead, determined by your name, grants additional effects. Blah, 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 blah. When you use such effects, beginning at 6th level, you can use your channel divinity twice. Da-da-da-da. It doesn't say. I'm assuming it's 30. I'm assuming it's as
Let me look.
yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it a site-based ability?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is sight. Oh yeah, it might be sight based. Yeah, if I can't see them, then I can't do it. I don't want to mix it up based on Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, each undead that you can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw,
They can hear you, yeah.
it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Oh, okay. If they can hear me.
Within 30.
Oh, they can hear me.
What do you say?
He kind of gets like a little quirk at the corner of his lips, and he goes, "You know, Mordecai, I always kind of wanted to be a bard, but like, I'm not, you know, like, good at it or anything. Cover your ears."
He will immediately,
And,
no questions asked.
And I'm gonna cast, as he kind of like walks a little bit away. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Or are you doing turn undead?
Oh God, yeah, because I want him to hear. Yeah, because I want him to hear me. But yeah, I guess I'll just speak really, really loud, being like, "Hey there, little guy. Sorry for what happened, but I gotta put you down."
a wave of holy energy blasts from Ritter. And almost immediately, you hear violent rattling of thick chains and blood-curdling screaming coming from below you. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
We're going to be back
Okay.
at 45 after the hour. Everybody get some water, go to the bathroom, and be right back. We will see you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye.
Woo!
Lawn guy.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back from the break. We're back from the break. There is screaming happening below the church. What in the fuck is going on?
Graphics performance notification.
Oh no!
Ah!
Everybody, look at Roll20. Wow!
Oh god, I have to open my iPad again. Shit.
Oh, I just got horrible flashbacks.
Hey, remember this? Good times.
Were we level 4 by this point?
No.
No.
Kimberly. Sorry.
I'm just moving some people around so folks can see, because we got the dynamic lighting on for the players.
Well, the dynamic lighting is not on
you.
on the stream, just letting you know.
That is correct. Yeah, I am unfortunately aware. You can't do much about it, but hey.
Oh no.
We got everybody here.
Run a second instance.
No
as
no
player
stream
again.
sniping.
Hey.
No stream sniping.
No stream snipe.
Hang on. Cat climbing the curtains. Hold the fuck up. You better get your ass down. Yeah, stupid. Boy.
Lock it here with me.
Cats, little demons.
Little demons.
Trapped in furry bodies. Get yours now.
All right. So,
Okay, we're good. Sorry.
Ritter and Mordecai, you hear this screaming coming from below. Everybody else who's in the church can hear it as well. You can glean that the screaming is coming from a small in-ground window that is directly down at your feet. That appears to be like into a basement of some kind. The rest of you can just hear screaming coming from below the floorboards.
I would like to say I do not see anyone else's token.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I'm turning off dynamic lighting.
Not
I
worth it.
see everybody's.
It could be
I
just a
don't know,
toggle, depending on the situation. I think you can set it up on the character sheets. I think.
It might be because I don't have dark vision? Question mark?
Possibly, but that's okay. We turned off dynamic lighting. It's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, what does everybody want to do?
So, screams from below my feet while I'm holding this priest
Correct.
against a wall. And so Hita's going to, and the screams were not good, right?
No, they seem screams of extreme fear and terror.
What do you have here?
Please, just go. Just go. Just leave us at peace.
We're well past that.
Yeah. Matari's gonna look. So Matari's gonna look for the basement.
Okay, where are you going?
You said the basement was, like, we could hear where the screams are coming from.
They're just coming from below you, which leads you to believe that there is, in fact, a basement.
Okay,
Tell
then
us
they're gonna
where.
go look to make it easy and just say where the basement door is, please.
Okay, fine.
Oh no, you.
I thought you were
Matari's
talking
saying
to
that
me.
too.
It's like just make
My coon, just make
go
it not
fucking
fun.
quick.
No.
Fine. He says,
No.
He says, please, you must believe me. This is for the best. You must leave now.
No, come on. Matari's just like, no.
No. You
Guys,
All right,
move
can I do
o-
a?
He doesn't
can I do
wanna-
like an investigation?
He doesn't want to say anything, but his eyes do flick to the door to your right.
I was gonna say, Hita was gonna tell the others to move around because the moment he flinches, we know where it is.
Okay. Matari's gonna go into. I can't move.
What? It's your
I can't move.
character.
I am paralyzed.
Did you change your name?
No. Here we go.
Yes, there you
I
go.
think I was just using the wrong. Here, it's my fault. I'm stupid.
Fool!
Matari's gonna walk. I'm gonna walk in here.
You see a padlocked trap door, or not trap door, but a padlocked cellar door in the floor.
Does this look like a sturdy trapdoor? Like a lock?
Extremely.
Okay. Alright. Griffin, do you have any anything you want to do before?
We're not in initiative.
No, you are not.
Yeah, well,
We're just
do you
here
want to do
screaming.
initiative?
Ooh, do you know what I do have?
Do we want to do initiative?
Not right now.
I do have a... I do have a spell I could use here.
Oh.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, fuck it. I think she would cast it. On Father Donovich, she's going to tell him to unlock and point at the...
Okay, you're casting command?
Yes.
Okay,
She's casting...
what do I have to roll?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
It's 14.
He says, please, you don't know what you're doing, as he tries to stop his hand from reaching into his cloak and pulling the key from around his neck.
I think she just kind of like gesture, like
Thank you.
she's letting Mitari and Kira know, like, hey, he's gonna go do the thing probably.
Hida, I feel like Hida would let him go and just take the key instead.
That's fair.
Okay,
Just cause
that works.
I feel bad already. I kind of manhandled him a little bit.
You're right.
That's fair.
And try and open a door. And I'm going to roll a die 1d3 just to go for the first one.
Oh well,
So the first one in front
Mitari
of-
knows where the trapdoor is.
Ah, okay, that one. Then yes, down we go.
Okay.
Right.
Do the screaming.
Ritter and Mordecai, you were able to make your way back into the church itself and see all this kind of occurring.
Okay.
This is exciting. Okay.
Okay.
This is fucking epic.
This is
I'm-
what? Yeah.
Atari taking the key. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm maintaining my channel divinity. If that is possible.
Yep.
So
The
Ritter's
turned
just kind of
effect
just
is still in effect.
Yeah, okay, so great. So he's just kind of slowly making his way downtown.
Take
you
it
know.
around.
Just slowly around. And he just kind of calls out and he goes, "Father, I don't think there's much we can do about that.
Where is it?
In the basement."
Please, 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 you don't know what you're doing, please.
I think we do. I think you. I mean, you know what you're doing too, but it's awfully shitty of you, isn't it?
Please, just
It might be a little helpful for you to explain what's going on,
Just-
so we are all in the loop.
leave him be, leave him be. As you guys manage to
Ooh.
open that cellar door, and see inside, as you look into the basement, these kind of like wooden support beams that are holding up the entire thing. You see in the corner, chained to a wall, is a young, thin man, screaming and shrieking bloody murder.
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely it.
That's him in the corner.
That's him in the spot. Like,
think we're past losing
Everyone
his
lost their religion.
I don't think it was there to begin with.
Can I roll? So Matari, is anyone coming down the basement with them?
Oh
here?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's going to the basement.
This is a
Everyone's in the basement.
Family affair.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and move your people into the basement.
Can I roll, as I get closer, can I roll to see, like, what's wrong with... Atari can roll to see what's wrong with the man?
Yeah, everybody can roll me investigation, arcana, nature.
I'm gonna do arcana. No, Matari, is the inspiration before or after?
Either way.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, that's a 20 then.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that.
Well, no, just that was the other the other roll on your thing there.
I see.
Me at the 7-Eleven.
Okay, with 15s and a 17, so 15 investigation, 15 and a 17 arcana, and then we have a 20 in arcana. This boy is emaciated. He is clearly being held here against his will, it seems, and he is screaming bloody murder, which leads Ritter to realize that this is the undead that was being referred that you know was turned by you. And as you kind of make your way down the stairs, he kind of like backs up into the wall as much as he possibly can and keeps screaming. With a 20 arcana from Mitari, the stench of blood that's in the air and the fact that you can see in his mouth two very razor-sharp fangs. This is a vampire of some description. The fact that he is emaciated and captured in this way leads you to believe that this is not a true vampire, but a vampire spawn.
If we're just getting closer, Matari's gonna be like, try and stay one step ahead of them. Nope.
Mordecai is going to step even further in front of them.
Okay, I think this is initiative time.
I think it's almost initiative time.
My suggestion.
Understood. As the boy shouts out as you guys get nearer, he says, "Father, stop them! Father, please!" What does everybody do?
Matari's gonna like try and keep up with Mordecai. Do you think the intent to murder is plainly written on Mordecai's face?
Yes.
They're gonna put out an arm trying to like just push them back. It's like, hold on.
No, this needs to be put out of its misery. It's a monster. Look at him.
He's scared.
Any humanity left.
Seen a vampire spawn before.
Roll me a history check.
What makes you say that it's just a mindless thing?
I know a monster.
I'll do you one better. You've seen this vampire spawn before, because he was marching with you. And vampire spawn are some of the creatures that slaughtered a number of the townspeople.
This specific one.
No, not this specific one, because he was just he was a human when you guys were marching.
So I just remembered him when he was human.
Correct. You haven't seen him since.
Do you think there's any quality of life here? No.
Donovich shouts from the stairs. He says, "Please, he's safe. He's not hurting anyone. Just leave us be."
You abandoned a whole town of people to protect one person. And that person isn't even doing great. Newsflash.
Mordecai.
What are we looking at here, guys?
Mordecai.
What?
I'm gonna summon spiritual weapon, and I want to attack Donovich.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
We're killing a priest, I guess.
A fucking useless one.
I mean,
He's emotionally acting. I summon, can I summon Pokestick here on the stairs?
Go ahead.
Did you roll initiative?
Oh yeah, I gotta roll initiative. Fuck. You're right, dude. I hate this fucking shit. Dude, I suck. But Pokestick gets their own initiative, right?
Correct.
Pokestick
Oh, no,
gets
no,
this
sorry. It does go on your initiative.
Oh, well, fuck. Ignore that one then.
Okay, what did everybody get? Just call them out.
21.
You stupid.
17.
7.
Okay.
I got a 20.
We got, 17 from Itari. And what was it for Griffin?
9.
9.
She was not
Shaking
prepared for a
hands.
fight.
Neither am I.
All right. As your kind of act before combat began, you summoned your spiritual weapon, which sorry, what did you get, Ritter?
7.
7.
I also dropped my I dropped my channel divinity.
Okay, that's fair enough. Let me see here. First up in the order is Mordecai. You're still arguing with
Hey.
Matari. What do you do?
Mordecai will say, it doesn't matter. You can't save him. You
Just-
can't. And he's...
Know enough.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
We don't know enough.
I've
don't know
hunted
that.
I've hunted undead my whole life.
Okay,
Not one of them.
I'm gonna jump in here. What was the spiritual weapon you are intending to attack Donovich immediately, or is that a threat?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Immediately.
We are in initiative.
Okay.
That's fine.
Matari's trying to
I
distract
know.
Mordecai. I'm sorry.
Talking is a free action. I will allow that to happen in any way that needs to happen. We'll say that, whenever Ritter's turn pops up, that's when the spiritual weapon pops in. What do you do, Mordecai?
Mordecai is going to focus his rage onto the vampire spawn, and I'm gonna pop Slayer Spray.
Okay.
I can focus my ire on one foe, increasing the harm I inflict on it. As a bonus action, I designate one creature I can see within 60 feet of me as the target. The first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 damage from the weapon.
Cool. It's Hunter's Mark, basically.
Yep. It is, yeah. But Hunter... Then there's my favorite foe thing, but I have to hit an attack first.
Keeping in mind that these pillars do block line of sight.
Yes. Let me take a look at that real quick. Mordecai will step... How many is that? 1, 2, 3. If I go, like, right here, I can line of sight it.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't, like, make my sheet smaller, so I'll have to open and close it. He's going to knock an arrow. And
Where are you
he's
going? Sorry, I have to have Ritter act.
No, you're
because
fine,
he
you're
got
fine.
this stupid crit on this.
I'm gonna try to shoot him with an arrow.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Woo!
24 is absolutely a hit. Let me pull up this character
And
sheet.
then I need an extra 1d6.
All right, give me the total damage.
Oh shit, 17.
17 points of damage. You shoot an arrow into him, and he is going to take... Whoops, hold on. 17, you said?
Yeah.
He is going to take 8 points of damage.
Also, when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can mark them for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like concentration. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you increase that damage by 1d4.
Cool, he is marked.
Yep. Is Mark.
He is Mark. It's him.
Okay. And that is my
He is him.
turn.
That is your turn. Next in the order is Hira.
Hira is going to hold action until either the priest or the creature, because the creature is tied up.
Yep.
So he's not really a threat. So he's not going to attack him until he attacks somebody in the party.
Okay.
But he is keep a wary eye on the priest.
Okay, yeah.
And he's going to hold action until one of them
immediately throws his hands up in the air when this weapon appears in front of him.
Yeah, I'm going to stay.
Okay.
I'm going to stay. I'm going to hold. I don't disagree with this this decision, is essentially he does.
Right. Next in the order is Mitari.
I forget. Is there a disarming motion in ID? I'm getting mixed up with Pathfinder.
Not officially, but what do you want to do?
I want to knock the bow out of Mordecai's hand.
Taylor, do you accept this course of action?
You can try.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying rolling for it.
Yeah, this is going to be, first off, make an attack roll on Mordecai to see if you can actually lay a hand on him.
Just an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
Actually, could I use my quarterstaff?
Quarterstaff is fine, yep.
Okay.
Is that your, does that meet your AC?
Nope.
Okay, Mordecai manages to realize what's going on and ducks out of the way.
Slippery little bitch.
Do you say anything, Mordecai and or Mitari?
You don't fucking understand. And he will stare into your soul with those yellow eyes.
Mitari stares back with these bright blue eyes that are just furious.
Okay.
The unmovable rock meets the unmovable force.
Yeah. Does Mitari attempt anything else on this turn?
I think they'll move there.
Great.
There.
I'm
that's
going to
it.
say because you are directly opposing this, you are going to impose disadvantage on Mordecai's next attack while you are still in his way.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that Mordecai will have to move, which means that Mitari might make an attack of opportunity. I know that you're not trying to kill each other, but
Yeah.
I like PvP when it's consensual.
Yeah.
All right. Next up in the order is Doru, who is going to roll a strength saving throw. Or actually, would that be a strength? No, that's more of a dex saving throw. As he kind of roll me, Ritter, roll me an insight check.
10.
10.
He's really honed in on that memory.
Yeah. As you kind of flicker and look and see, Doru kind of screaming, he is looking directly at you, Ritter. And it seems as though he is trying to come to his father's defense as he struggles against these chains, and eventually almost his arms are flung back because he's chest forward trying to fight against the wall, and you hear a crack as one of his arms dislocates to get out of a chain.
Oi!
And he, like, very quickly, it seems, heals that wound and starts yanking at the chain on the wall, trying to get away. That is what you see Doru do on this turn.
Okay.
Next up in the order is going to be Hira. If you indeed want to act, Doru is attempting to break free.
Though not attacking, I am still staying.
Okay. Next up is Griffin.
Just realized I was muted. He's just dislocated his arm. Like, that is very abundantly clear, right?
Oh, yes. Dislocated and then just kind of like flung it out to the side, and you heard it pop back into place.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
That's
Girl,
not normal.
that ain't healthy.
I think... it seems Father Donovich is not trying to make a stupid decision here, right? He's not going to move forward with the weapon pointed at him.
He's certainly not trying to, no. He wants to defend his son, but there's a weapon pointed at him.
I think Griffin, in passing, would kind of give him a glance of like, I'm so sorry this is happening. Almost like regret in her face, because she very clearly didn't know what she was getting into here.
He kind of shares that look with you.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna hold there for now.
Okay.
Since it seems like Ritter, who is it? Matari and Mordecai are kind of at each other's throats.
Okay, Griffin is going to hold action for now.
She's just gonna chill.
Okay, tell me when you want to jump back into the rotation. Next in the order is Ritter.
Okay. I saw all of that happen, and I did notice that our foundation is cracking. That's fun. Do I have the time? Do I have enough time to recourse my action, or am I still gonna stab a bitch?
You do not have to. The action that you took before combat was summoning that spear.
Cool. So, I feel like he, as it's kind of like pointing at him, I want to have Ritter call out to Donovich, "You're gonna let him go. You don't know how to take care of him." As he's kind of standing like within like arm's reach. Do you have the keys on you or not?
What do you mean? You can't let him loose. Please, I was keeping him safe here.
You don't know what safe is. I don't think anyone does. I don't think I do either, but this is not safe. And I'm sorry, Mordecai. I know this guy. And if he's not gonna undo the chains, Ritter is going to be a dummy and try to undo the chains himself.
Okay. You walk forward and you see, he's got his arm out of one of the chains, and he's pulling desperately at the other one. What do you want to do to try to undo his chain?
Okay. in my priest pack, do I have any oils in that pack?
Absolutely, you do.
I'm gonna use that.
Your essential oils.
My essential oils.
Okay.
And if he lets me, or if he bites me or whatever, then I'll deal with that.
Yeah, he is frantic right now. He is literally seeing red. But as you kind of dump the oil on his wrist, he is. You get the sense that he's going to be able to get loose.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an insight check.
The oh god was Mordecai.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not like, oh god. The players
No, you're fine. You're fine. 15.
15. He is frenzied at the moment. You get the you get the sense that he might still lash out, but
Mm-hmm.
you know that he was once a human, not even that long ago, only a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a chance to reason with him, if that is indeed what you want to do.
Okay.
But there is every chance that he's gonna go berserk first.
Okay, so as he's like flinging the oil around, he'll he's like yelling, he's like, okay, so like vampire spawn have a tendency to like frenzy, and he's totally like seeing red because I did my channel divinity and I didn't know who was here because I didn't remember, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Doru. I'm sorry, dude. If you want to like drink my blood after this, you totally can. I'll come back. I'm sorry. And he's like yelling at that. Very frantic.
Okay, are you staying there?
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Next up in the order is Father Donovich. Do you still have the weapon here?
Oh, yeah, the weapon I think will kind of like, it'll arc back, but it's still kind of halfway pointed at him because he doesn't like what Donovich did to him.
Okay. Donovich will the weapon is now not at his throat, so he will stumble forward a bit, even though the weapon is still kind of extant there. And he will shout out and go, What have you done? You can't let him free. Doru, please, listen to me. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, Doru. We don't need to do this. And that is his entire turn. Next in the order is Hira. Unless you still want to hold your action.
He's going to huff and say, "What are we trying to do here?"
Let him go.
No. You guys are stupid if you think letting him free is the answer to this. It's dangerous. He can't control himself.
We'll be able to talk to him after he gets his senses after this, but he's definitely not going to get it now because I definitely messed up.
Ritter, I very much question your choice of letting him go right now.
I mean, we won't let him go, like, right now. I mean, like, he's got to get up to, like, over the frenzy phase.
And that's the most dangerous...
Well, yeah, I mean, he kind of, like, starts rolling up, like, his one sleeve.
Like you're gonna sock him?
No, like, is he rolling up his one sleeve as if he's like, alright, I guess, like it's time to open up the blood bank.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
Ritter brand juice box.
I will let you guys know this is gonna be meta. This is gonna be out of character. Me letting you all know. The way that this encounter started, it can end peacefully, but not while Doru is conscious.
Mm-hmm.
You may need to knock him out before he can see sense, because he is going to go absolutely berserk until then. So, you can keep fighting, and just know that it will have to end in him either being knocked out or killed, or this is not going to end.
So we need to knock him out non-lethal.
Yep. Or you change your minds,
Okay.
depending on who gets the killing blow, basically. But there is this combat is not going to end until Doru is unconscious or dead. That's just the circumstances we find ourselves in. So, with that, this is a realization that everybody can have. Hira, do you want to continue holding your turn, or do you want to go before round 2 begins?
I'm going to knock him out.
Go ahead.
So I can move 40 feet. So I'm quick on my feet. I'm sure that's plenty of space.
Plenty.
This is plenty. So I'm gonna go over here. I will have advantage on this.
You will. He is still restrained.
So
Thank
that's
you,
gonna
Monk
mean.
of Mercy.
So that means I'm going to have sneak attack damage when I bop him.
Oh God, you're fucking a rogue too. I forgot.
So and it has to be non-lethal with like a bludgeoning weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
then I'm
here
just gonna
the
punch.
last blow has to be non-lethal. So Mordecai
Okay,
can still
well-
shoot him with arrows if you don't think you're gonna kill him, unless Mordecai wants to kill him.
We know how Mordecai
Let's see.
feels.
We do.
Let's see what I can do because I can hit him 3 times.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend a key point. First hit is going to have sneak attack damage, and then every hit after that is just going to be pummeling.
Got it. So you're doing quarterstaff and then 2 flurry of blows.
I don't have a quarterstaff. I have a short sword, so it's
that's
going to
right.
be monk unarmed strike, monk unarmed strike, monk unarmed strike.
Great. 3 unarmed strikes.
Yes. So
Welcome to how Jesse plays.
I love it. That's a
I
hit.
know it's so good.
that's 1.
That's a miss. That's a crit. Okay. So he is going to take 1 sneak 5 bludgeon plus 10 bludgeon, comes to a grand total of 15, which means that he is going to take 7 points of damage.
That should have hurt more.
You know what he is, right?
No, I think
He-
all of you have been saying a lot of things with your eyeballs.
But yeah, I think you're actually right. I think we actually should kind of. And then he kind of, I don't know,
He's a
from
vampire spawn.
the dark depths of his fucking shapes, that stupid warhammer comes out of nowhere.
Great. He literally has hammer space.
Yes.
Yay!
He's from space. We don't know what he has. He wears
Black
plastic.
hole, black hole, black hole.
Son, won't you come? All right. Next in the order,
Wash the rain away.
Hira, do you have anything else?
That's all I got.
Next up in the order is Griffin.
We've started attacking him. I think Griffin's kind of on the same page.
Yep, knock him out. Or kill him.
Or kill him.
I mean, we
I
won't.
don't
We
know if I
won't
have
tell.
anything that would. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I think. She just kind of make eye contact with Father Donovan, or Donovich rather. Kind of like trying to communicate. Like, no, she's just gonna say it. We're gonna try and help him, okay?
Be careful, please.
Of course. And she's going to run forward. She can move, I think, 35 feet? Right about there. Actually, see. She's going to give guidance here to Atari.
Okay.
Because it seems as though Matari has the right idea with keeping our bloodthirsty monster hunter at bay.
They're staring down Mordecai with the tail lashing like a cat.
Yeah. Is guidance an action or a bonus action?
I believe it's an action.
It's an action.
Okay, do you have any bonus actions you'd like to use?
I don't believe so.
All right. Is that your full movement?
Yes.
Great. Next up in the order. Top of round 2. It's Mordecai.
Party. Hey, how feasible would it be to knock a stake?
To knock
As an
a
arrow?
stake as an arrow? I think not. Unfortunately.
Damn. Worth a shot.
If you had, it's a good idea. If you had like crossbow, maybe, but I don't think they're not long enough, basically, to knock as an arrow.
That's very true.
Do you have
very
That
stakes?
just means we have to invent them
I do
later.
have stakes.
Crazy.
Okay. How do we feel about bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning's fine.
Okay.
Bludgeoning's great.
Mordecai is to quote unquote blood rage. To focus for this. Let me assess. One, two, three, 4, 5. 4, 5. I have plenty of movement. Mordecai's gonna pull out his
Attack him
hammer.
up.
Yeah, you can.
Yay.
Oh, do you so you still think Mordecai is going after to kill, which is fair enough.
Yep. That does hit.
So
If
what are
we're
you
going
trying
by
to
the
do? Are you
first
trying to
one.
actually hit him, or are you trying to trip him, or are you
Trip.
trying to trip him?
Trip, shove. Stay back.
Interesting. Okay.
Wouldn't that be like a contest?
You
Like a grapple?
That should be a grapple. Yes. So
Yes.
let's have both of you do contested athletics, or Mordecai,
Yay,
you can do
yes.
acrobatics.
I'm definitely not gonna hit that, but whatever.
Yeah, same thing. You stick out that staff to try to stop him, and Mordecai just like deftly goes underneath it and past you.
Mordecai has dropped his longbow temporarily, and he pulls out his hammer and a stake.
Oh, that's gross. I love it.
So he's gonna try to wedge the stake into the fucking vampire spawn's chest.
Okay. This will get you advantage because A, it's still chained up, and B, you're using another implement to try to drive the stake in. So go ahead and roll me a stake attack.
Do they have stats?
Give me a second.
Hold on. Like, I know I have stakes in my inventory, I just didn't think I would be using them so soon, but...
Wooden stake. I'm gonna call it like a short sword. It'll do a D6.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit my short sword button then.
Go ahead.
You said with advantage?
Correct. See if you crit. There we go.
Oh!
What you say?
So that's an extra 1d6.
That's already been rolled. Yeah. Oh, but you.
No,
have the
it
extra-
hasn't.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
And then I have another 1d4.
Why do you have another 1d4?
Because
Marked?
marked, and also Slayer's Prey.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Blood dead.
Sorry, it takes me a minute
Take
to
him.
perspective.
Wow.
Damn.
That is 11 plus 5 is 16. You slam. Why do I keep doing that? You slam the stake into him and hammer it home for a juicy 8 points of damage.
Slam into the dam.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula.
Sorry.
Duh.
All right. Anything else from
Like a
Mordecai?
Bible verse to me.
Sponsored by Rob
Um,
Zombie.
No, that's about it.
Mitari.
Sorry, Mordecai. I think you've like triggered their like fire flight. They're gonna hit you with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh no. The girls are fighting.
You're blasting his ass.
Hey, Michael.
I
Yes.
Eldrickly.
I don't see my other character sheet.
Interesting. What a.
Oh no!
Oh
fuck.
dang.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me
It's
a minute.
coming out
Let me
already.
know.
I just wanted to look.
What's a 15 to hit?
Meat.
So that is a hit on the Eldritch Blast.
Get the damage.
Is that a hit? I just want to.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Is yes. Seven.
I do not have 270 hit points. Tried to correct it. We're good.
All right, seven hits.
It burns, but he does not flinch.
Still going for lethal.
He is entirely focused.
Fair enough. Next up in the order, unless Mitari needs to move anywhere.
No, I think that, just for safety, they're gonna do their undead form, and so like their chest starts glowing, and I need to get some temporary hit points.
Cool.
God, everybody has magic.
You can keep going.
Okay.
I just need to roll for this.
Next in the order is Doru, who is going to break out of his chain and begin to lash out at everybody around him.
Boy.
But let me see here. First off, that's going to happen. He is going to... What's he going to do? One claw at Hira. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
Fine.
Thank you, Vitari. One claw at Ritter. Eight to hit is a miss. And he's going to take a bite at Mordecai, who's right up in his grill.
What?
That's fair. Wow.
19 to hit.
Yep.
You are going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
And you are going to lower your maximum hit points by 8.
Oh god.
Oh my Jesus.
Temporarily. And he is going to regain 8 hit points.
I had to do the math. I'm struggling.
19 is your maximum
Yes,
hit
yeah.
points currently.
I just put it in
That's
parentheses.
perfect. That's fine. You will also take that as damage. So you're going to take another 8 right now.
Oh, fuck me.
Ree! Ah!
I warned you guys. Why does no one listen?
No one listened to you. No one listened to fucking me.
Bleeding out of your neck. Next in the order is Ritter.
As he stares at Mordecai.
Can we focus on what's important?
After that
killing
bite,
this.
I'm assuming that improved Doru quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll also say the three of you make me perception checks. Beautiful. The three of you are close enough to realize that immediately after getting punched in the jaw by Hira, it kind of popped his jaw out of place, and then almost immediately it set right back. Also, the wound from the stake is now completely gone.
He's already regenerating. He needs blood.
I don't think we need to make him more powerful.
Well,
No.
DPS him.
Can I do some kind of check because Mordecai knows about this shit?
Yep.
Can I do like what? Can we call it a survival check?
Make it a survival check with advantage. 22. What do you need to know?
What the fuck is going on with this healing shit? That's just an aspect of being vampiric,
That
right?
is just a vampiric aspect. He is going to regain 10 hit points at the start of his turn if he is not in sunlight or running water. If he takes radiant damage or damage from holy water, it does not function on its next turn.
You need to dunk it in water. Just pour water on it.
That does not count.
I mean, like, with a spell. Like, Ritter made it fucking...
Oh, that's fair.
Create,
I just
create or
can't
destroy
make
water.
it rain whenever I feel like it. I wish I could do that.
Did you not
But-
do that yesterday?
I can... No, I just dumped... I just created water. Which... He will cast at level 1. Which... He'll just do it at a drizzle, which is like... It's like unpleasant.
Great.
It's just like... It's like a light misting. It's like when you go to an amusement park
Oh, one of
and
those
you
fans?
walk through the misters. It's like that.
Okay. For that's flavorful,
Perfection.
but for the sake of the literal roleplay, yes, this for this turn counts as running water.
Yes.
He has not ended his turn. That's the important thing. So, how big is your create water?
Well, let's see.
Waterfalls is
Create up to
rain
10
in
gallons.
a 30-foot cube within range.
30 feet cube. Yeah, 30
Oh
feet
shit.
cube.
Okay, so it's just raining in here now.
Yeah.
Great. So 30 feet starting from him or starting from you? Or just in general? Do you want to maximize space is what I'm asking.
Yeah. Alternatively, the waterfalls is rain in a 30-foot cube within range extinguished exposed flames in an area.
Does that say 30-foot cube or 30-foot radius cube?
30-foot cube within range.
Okay, 30-foot cube. So that is going to be... Let me... Is there not a shape tool? I thought there was.
There is. It would be under the draw.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
I'll
Here, 30 out this way, 30 out this way, and then you can just draw around. There you go.
But we need to move it to him. So that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
There's the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else to do on your turn?
I don't think I have anything to do as a bonus action, only as a reaction.
Got it. Next in the order...
Which Doro will
Yep.
not like.
Next in the order is Father Donovich, who will stay where he is because the spiritual weapon is still there, and he will continue to plead with Doru to calm himself. And it's falling on deaf ears. Next in the order is Hira.
More punching.
More punching, please.
I'm going to spend my other key point to do this 3 times again.
Okay.
First time with sneak attack.
Miss.
It's a miss. 2.
Hit. And a hit. So that is 10 becomes 5.
Fuck. He is tired. He's like, normally this works.
This is usually really cool. Next in the order is Griffin. Klaus might be muted.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You're
He
good.
was coughing up a lung.
Coughing. Ew.
Yeah, allergies.
Sick.
Ew, don't get sick. I am going to... There is no open space for me to do a random attack. There. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah.
I can have Ritter attempt to move back and have him attempt an attack of opportunity. I don't mind him attempting that.
It would probably be more beneficial to just attack with a sword here. I'm just trying to figure out.
I mean, you can make it there easily.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what my random attack as my state of action. But I'm going to run in.
The cube makes me nervous. Okay.
It's like, oh no.
Long sword attack.
Okay.
This is one-handed. Thought.
Critical miss.
Oh, no.
Remember my house rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doru's gonna take a swing at you. 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Is a miss. All right, moving on. Do you have anything else for us, Griffin?
I don't have any bonus action I can do, so no.
Fantastic. Next in the order is top of the round, Mordecai.
Hey, girl, hey. Oh, class is dying.
Lol.
I'll miss you. Love you, miss you. Nice knowing you. Mordecai's going to dig in his bag as he's spurting blood everywhere. And he's going to pull out a flask. He's going to pop the cork on that flask. He's going to rip it out using his teeth, in fact. And then he's going to splash the holy water onto this creature.
Okay.
I would like to attempt something twofold this turn.
Okay.
Wait, so is he still chained to the wall?
No, he is not.
Okay. So he's
the
going
only
to
reason
try
he hasn't moved is because he's surrounded.
Yeah.
He's going to try to disable him with the holy water. And then he's going to try to clip his wrist to his ankle on either the right or left side using his set of manacles.
Okay.
Man!
You goddamn crazy man.
You crazy
Goddamn crazy son of a bitch!
Our friendship began and ended in one
It
day.
just might work.
Okay.
That doesn't matter to him.
Holy water damage. Let's see here.
He in the zone.
You lost hand holding rights.
No.
Okay. Roll me 2d6.
Okay.
I love this.
Julian was like, wow, this Mordecai's much softer and all that.
Hold my beer. Hold my kombucha.
Just wait till you see this.
He takes 5 damage from the holy water. I'm going to let you try to do this on the same turn, but it's going to be a disadvantage because the holy water should have taken an action.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm going to contest it. Oh.
That was rough.
Dang.
That was worse. That's a natural 1.
Hey!
Look at go!
Hey, remember during combat?
Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. Does that count as a... No, he
No,
goes
I
Attack
don't
of
think so.
opportunity. Oh.
So yeah, you managed to clip his fucking his. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You've taken away one of his claw attacks,
Mhm.
so he's only got a claw and a bite every turn. and he is now at half movement speed.
Do not undo those fucking handcuffs, or so help me God.
I'm also gonna say, I think attacks have advantage against him while this is happening. I think he's technically restrained.
Yippee!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Epic. All right. Next up in the order is going to be Mitari.
They're gonna kind of take in the situation, see, and they're gonna take in a deep breath. It's like, it's gonna sting, kid. And they're gonna do an Eldritch Blast at Doru.
Very cool.
Morgan forgot where things are.
That is a hit. For 5 points of damage. Very nice. Anything else?
No. Matari good back here.
Very good. A safety corner always works. Next in the order is Doru. Doru has only got a couple of options. He just got punched again, so he's going to try to take a claw swipe at Hira. 22 to hit.
Jiminy Cricket!
You're going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Alright, well...
And then he is going to turn and he is going to bite at Griffin.
10 points? Jesus. Alright.
21 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of piercing damage. 4 points of necrotic damage. You're going to take 12 total. And your maximum hit points go down by 4.
Okay, let me... So 12 total damage?
12 total damage, and then yes, your hit points go down by 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up in the order is going to be Ritter.
All right. Does anyone need healing?
Mordecai is spurting blood.
I have
Oh,
eight.
geez.
I
Yeah,
have
so
8
is
hit
Hira,
points
by the
left.
way.
Oh,
I just got
well, just,
We're all
well,
not doing too well right now.
Okay, well, let's see what I have here in the healing box. I only have level 1 spells left. So I can do a healing word. Yep, that's the most I can do, guys. Let's go.
Anything helps. Can you give me some thoughts and prayers while we're at it?
Maybe you shouldn't have hurt my possible battle buddy.
Shit.
And, you know, because a waft of air kind of goes through the rain and you guys kind of smell winter mint or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hooray. Who's getting healed?
Hooray. So that's healing word. Does healing word do multiple targets?
It does not.
A creature of my... Oh no, a creature of my choice. Okay. I'm gonna let fate choose. I'm gonna do roll 1d3. So Griffin is 1, Mordecai is 2, and Hira is 3. It's Hira. Naturally, I guess the wind kind of wafts by Hira, and it kind of, you know,
Yeah.
heals you 7 hit points.
7 hit points.
It's okay. Maybe it smells like the sea.
Smells like the sea.
Yeah.
Salty air.
Does it remind him of anything?
Yeah, it does. It reminds him of the day.
Theosin.
It reminds him of the day that everybody went missing. It reminds him of that storm cleric aboard the ship that put an end to the fires with his create water. Very similar to what's happened right now. Hira, I think you might realize that the cleric you were looking for is right here.
Fantastic. Hira probably has maybe split seconds of moments to look at
Ritter with his eyes before he hears Doru screaming again, probably,
Yeah.
and realizes, oh shit, you know, like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that was a bonus action. So,
Yep.
and then right after that, then Ritter is going to pull out the other arm, from the shapes of clothing and whatnot. And he's gonna grab that warhammer and with two hands, and he's gonna try to hit Doru over the head with bludgeoning damage.
Hooray.
Oh, and he's. Wait, did I?
No, you didn't roll it.
Hello? I didn't roll it. Hello? Did you?
Click on the name.
Oh, there you go.
18 is a hit,
There you
3
go.
points of bludgeoning damage. He is going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Good job, buddy.
All right, next in the order is Hira.
Fuck. All right. Well, we are getting to a point where Hida is not as confident anymore in our collective bludgeoning bonking skills, and he's going to take out his short sword because at this point this is getting dicey to him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doru ended his turn in the rain. He's going to take 20 points of acid damage.
Oh, never mind. Cool. Watch that
Swag.
happen.
Here we're back in the
Never
meat's
mind.
back on the menu, boys.
Fantastic. Hida is going to. He's already restrained. We can restrain him a sec. He can get his other arm, in theory, right? Because it's manacles.
Correct.
If we can grab, I think Hida's going to try and get him to the ground.
Going to go for a grapple.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a contested athletics.
Okay.
Wait, does Hira have advantage?
Not
Because
on
of the
this.
one set of manacles?
Not on
Okay.
this.
All right. 18 on the athletics as Hida tries to like manhandle the son like he manhandled the father.
People in chat can
The
see
Father,
this.
the Son, the Holy Ghost.
The people in chat can see that I just rolled a 20 on my strength check.
Oh shit.
Shut the front door.
You try to wrestle with the
Nuh-uh,
ground. It's a
nuh-uh.
valiant effort, and then he nuh-uhs you.
Then he laughs.
That was my standard action.
Yeah.
I can't do anything because I can't do a second attack
Correct.
with a bonus action because I haven't done my first. So
It was a good try, and you fucking almost did it, but I rolled a 20.
It's okay. It's okay. I feel it.
All right.
I feel it deep inside me.
Next in the order is Griffin.
I muted myself instead of unmuting.
Hooray!
myself. I didn't realize I unmute. I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Do it then.
I can find where my fucking. I cannot see the faded out character sheet fucking thing. It's about to hit.
That is a miss.
Damn it.
Do you have anything else you can do as a bonus action?
No.
All right. Next in the order is going to be Mordecai.
Like,
I believe Taylor might have just stepped away.
Taylor. He did.
That is fine. We're gonna try to get to the end of this combat before end of stream. How's everybody feeling?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Sexy.
Okay.
Cantrip's a Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, baby.
Yeah, it is. Fucking hell.
We love Eldritch.
We love Eldritch Blast. Taylor, are you back yet or no?
I'm gonna have to get myself some Eldritch Blast.
Get some mage initiate.
Yeah.
I got
I got
a teacher for you if you want to learn.
Oh
Mm.
boy! Hold on, I'm gonna go see where Taylor's going.
Morgan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Figure the best way to get people in is just drop random subs on them.
Honestly,
and they're
yeah.
like, wait, what?
Who the fuck are you?
Ah,
Like,
sorry, I was grabbing my meds.
Taylor
instead of
decided to step
time.
away right before his turn in the initiative.
Sorry,
It's fine.
my meds are time sensitive,
All right, go ahead.
and I forgot. Okay, what the fuck happened?
It's your turn.
Oh, yes. I'm just trying to kill this thing. Okay. Taylor doesn't think he's a thing. Mordecai kind of does. Disclaimer.
oh, that's fine. I figured.
I'm gonna try to hit him on the head with my fucking hammer, because that's what's in my hand.
Do it. Natural one.
It's like fate is like it's like fate is meant to happen. Doru and Ritter look at each other and they kind of nod and they're like, "Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'll
don't know,
bite
I
him
got a
again."
natural one too, so
Yeah.
Fate wants.
Great.
this
I think
vampire to
it's
live.
just fate saying that Doru must live and you all must die.
Doru is like, "I'm Kawaii Desune."
No.
Luckily, his attack of opportunity sucked, so you're fine.
Woo.
All right. Anything else from Mordecai?
Nope.
All right. Next in the order is going to be Ritter. Sorry, no, Matari. What the fuck?
I think I'm gonna give, since they just saw some of the party whiff real hard. They're gonna try and get some protection going on, as in they're gonna cast Bane on Mordecai. Or not Mordecai. Sorry.
See, I just did the same fucking thing.
I thought we were past that.
Honestly,
Limit.
I can do up to three people, so I don't know. No.
All right, Bane on Doru.
Bane on Doru. They have to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That is a fail.
Okay. 1 minus D4 to any attack or saving throws.
Okay, I'll have you roll that whenever it comes time.
And let's not forget this time.
Yes, let's not forget. Okay. Anything else from Mitari?
Nope. I think they've made their keep Kid alive intentions very clear.
Yep.
So
All right, next is
Mordecai.
Next in the order is Doru. He was just splashed with holy water, so he is not going to regenerate.
Swag.
He is going to take a claw at Hira and miss. And
Thank God.
He is going.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And he's going to try to bite Ritter.
Miss.
That's a 20, so roll me a minus D4. That's 18.
Still fucking hits, doesn't it?
18 will hit.
Will hit Ritter. You're going to take 10 points of damage, and your max hit points are going to go down by 5.
Okay.
And he is going to regenerate 5 hit points. All
Am I
right.
grappled?
You are not grappled, no.
Okay.
Next in the order is going to be Ritter.
He sighs. Buddy, you're making this harder than it needs to. Come on. And I'm going to bring my matching pokey stick. Will matching pokey stick make it to this spot over here? Is
I
that
believe they
too
can
far?
only move 10 feet.
Oh damn! All right, fuck. All right. Damn you, pokey stick. You suck. You're right. Well, Mr. Pokey Stick will start making their jolly way downtown. Over here.
Last resort.
Mm-hmm.
As the last resort, yeah, and I'm
That's
gonna
the name of
try
Pokey
to-
Stick.
Okay,
That's the
so
last
healing
resort.
word. Let's do it again.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing, guys.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
That's
All right, Griffin. He reaches across while getting bit. That's how he gets bit.
Yeah, there you go. Griffin
Wanna do
takes
this?
5 points of healing.
Okay, and then I'm going to attempt to do my bludgeoning. Stop!
Miss.
Dang. All right. He missed.
Next in the order is Hira.
And this is. Should I try again?
You're gonna have to
With
start
the
chipping him
athletics.
away, or start hitting him with radiant damage, because he's gonna keep regenerating. It's gonna be bad.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Remind me to use that next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to prevent him. The water seemed like it did something, and I also have create destroy water.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I'm going to do the same thing that happened before with the create destroy water. I'll do my 30-foot square. Whee! You know.
Cool.
And I will cover this space in water.
Water. Amazing. Let's make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet.
Okay. And it will be this. Instead of like the big splash that it was before, it will hit like salty rain.
Salty rain. Gross. Okay. Do you have a bonus action?
No, because I'm
That's right.
I can't. So that's what I will do. And hope for the best.
All right, Griffin.
You don't got
Whoa.
smite. You don't got smite.
I wish I could, cause I'm not hitting. But we'll try again. Fuck!
That's a
What
miss.
the hell?
Roll better.
It's the fucking roll 20. I swear to God,
Just
I'm gonna
fucking
start
dice.
rolling on my real dice.
All right, next in the order is gonna be Mordecai.
I was muted. How's this thing looking? How's-
Kinda just fine.
Oh my god. Guys. I don't fucking know.
Trust me, Hita's on the same boat. Like the peaceful option's not working.
All right, keeping in mind, Doru has already used his attack of opportunity if you want to step back and start using your bow again.
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. Mordecai is going to just, there we go. Step back to where he dropped it, which was about here.
Yep,
He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna try to shoot an arrow at him.
go ahead. That is a hit.
Jesus.
1d6
There you
and
go.
1d4. Kim, I wish you would stop doing whatever you were doing, young man.
It's just how it is. House.
That's really how it is.
Goes to 11 plus. Goes to 13, which means he takes 6 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right, next up in the order is going to be Mitari.
So I just read something with my form of undead, and I apologize because this probably could have helped everyone. So once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it becomes frightened of you, and so that means it would get a disadvantage on its attack rolls.
Interesting. Okay, so I'll roll one wisdom saving throw for him for that retroactive, and he rolled a 17, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, that's fine. But we can try again on
Try
this
again.
one because I'm going to hit Eldritch Press. Boop.
That is an 8. That is a miss.
Does not. It says not. That's okay. Try next time.
All right, next in the order, it's Doru. Doru begins his turn. He does not regenerate because he's in water, in running water, which that will go away at the end of this turn. He is going to take a swipe at Hira. Get ready with that minus D4. That is a 10 to hit, which is a miss. He's going to attempt to bite Hira. That is even less. That is 2 misses from Doru. He is getting tired.
Go to eep. Go to sleep.
He is going to see
Trust
his
me, he is getting
opening,
tired too.
and he is going to run. 5, 10. The 2 of you may take opportunity attacks.
Is he not manacled?
He is. He's at half speed.
Okay.
Okay.
So this would be Hira and Griffin get opportunity attacks.
Oh,
Please,
okay.
Griffin.
Sorry.
14 is a miss, and also is 9. And he runs into another. Yeah, you sucked, and it was bad. I'm sorry. He runs into this other gamut here, trying to get past people, but that is as far as he can go. He ends his turn in the running water and takes 20 points of acid damage. Next in the order is going to be Ritter.
Okay.
how
I
mean
think
Strahd
Ritter's
is.
saying that this is not going well, and
He now looks pretty
I've-
fucked up. After that next 20 points of acid damage, he is not doing well.
okay.
But remembering that he's going to need to take either holy water or radiant damage to stop him from regenerating.
Right now,
No, on
Yeah,
on
because
his
we don't
next
have any
turn.
more water.
on his next turn. Okay. All right. So let me see here. That's one action. Okay. So I can either take the hit now, or I can create more water. Essentially. So, which would we prefer, chat? Do I take a hit? Do I take a swipe? Do I gamba?
I don't know how lucky have your hits been.
Dude, they've been sucking, but I can also do this other thing where I can cheat and I can just use my destructive wrath and use my last channel divinity point and just do max damage.
If it hits,
Yeah,
yeah.
cheating.
No, well, no, it just you don't roll, you just do max damage.
Oh, you don't have to hit?
Yeah, you just burn your channel divinity point.
I'm pretty sure you have to
Starting
hit
at level
first,
2,
right?
you can use your channel divinity to wield the power of the storm with unchecked
Ba, ba, ba.
ferocity. When you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your channel divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Right, so only when you roll the damage, which would only happen if you actually hit, unless you're using like a thunder wave or something like that.
Let's see, what has he got here? Yeah, because that's the only thing I can use.
It'd be lightning or thunder. Yeah, anything with lightning or thunder damage.
Yeah, thunder wave, because that's the only thing I got left, which is like I only got one level 1 spell left.
And there is no way right now for you to angle thunder wave without hitting at least one of your comrades, but that is up to you.
I think you'd be okay with hitting Mordecai right now.
You could do it with only hitting Doru and Mordecai. Keep in mind, Mordecai is looking real bad right now.
Matari has not taken a single point.
I know, but he doesn't want to hit He doesn't want to hit Matari.
But he wants to hit Mordecai.
He's chaotic good.
He wouldn't be
You
upset if he hit Mordecai. That's all
Follow
I'm saying.
Ritter's bliss.
Would you be okay, Taylor, if he hit Mordecai? Or would you prefer that
No.
he hit Matari?
Mordecai has 6 HP.
Oh, okay.
Just
So then
for
I'll have him.
transparency's sake, would not
That's
do
okay.
not want him to die from a comrade.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Thank you for
Then-
asking.
That's totally fair. So then we'll go over here, or at least he'll stay there. So then it would be max damage from a thunder wave.
which is going to hit from where you are standing. It's going to hit Doru, Hira, and Griffin.
Dora Hero. Oh, well, if it angles,
It's a
if
cone,
I
right?
angle it that way.
Oh, it is a cone. You're right. You're right. Actually, yeah. You're totally right. You can angle it properly. Ignore me. All right.
Hell yeah.
Max
So-
damage from a thunder
that'll
wave
be-
was how much?
It'd be 2d8.
2d8, which is 16 points of thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a huge hit. He is really not looking good.
Yeah. And then he would crack that. You know, it'd be kind of like a holy crackle of energy. And then he would just say, knock him out. We can talk to him after that. I promise. Please.
Okay.
And he kind of like looks over at Mordecai at that, but he doesn't have to listen to him.
Next in the order is Hira.
Gonna fucking punch him in the back of the head.
Give it a go.
Fucking just gonna go do it. So monk unarmed strike with sneak attack damage since I am flanking and I have advantage anyway.
Mhm.
Well, if I have advantage,
So roll
then I
another
should roll a
d20.
second time.
Oof. Oh, no, Bane does not apply here. That would be Bless. Yeah, that is a miss. You can still attempt your other unarmed strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. This time without sneak attack damage. Oh my god.
It's a miss.
Doru, stop
You're
moving.
tired.
All
We're all
right.
tired.
Next in the order is Griffin.
Please, Griffin. You know, I might get like real physical dice after this if it doesn't hit. I swear to God. God damn.
Oh my god.
I'm leaving.
Roll 20 today is gonna
I
be
feel like
banned.
my real dice are right here, but
Yeah, roll 20 is rough.
Fuck roll 20. I hate roll
It's
20.
the truest dice. It's truest math.
It is.
No, it's not. Statistically unfavorable.
it's the algorithm.
I don't know. It likes me.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you.
Mordecai's doing fine. Okay,
Fuck you, Mordecai.
it is Mordecai's turn.
Fuck you. I never roll well. It's my
Can we get flanking
comeuppance.
bonuses?
Fuck you,
No flanking bonuses.
Great. Another arrow. God damn it.
I love it.
Miss.
No!
Ooh.
Mordecai's looking rough.
He stared at Ritter, and then he ignored him and shot anyway. He shot and he missed.
He missed.
It can regenerate. It's not gonna kill him.
Next in the order is Mitari.
How's Mr. Dory looking?
Very poorly. But again,
Okay.
he will regenerate on his next turn. He was not hit with radiant
We-
damage this turn.
We all suck.
True.
So we need.
Matari's gonna. They're gonna go for an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That's a hit.
5.
5 points of damage is not quite enough, but he's not looking good.
Oh my god.
All right. That's it for Mitari.
Has he already taken? I'm just gonna.
surge. I need to get fucking action surge at this point.
Dude, does that?
That
that
is
might
an
trigger
opportunity attack.
it. Me.
15 to hit.
That hits. I only have an armor class of 11.
Yep, 9 points of slashing.
Cool. That's fine. You take my undead fire energy. It's fine.
Oh, is that a thing?
Well, it's because that's their temporary hit points.
Oh,
so you
I
just knock
see,
them
I see,
down
I
by
see, I see.
1 HP.
I see.
So it's like, yeah. Aesthetics.
Aesthetics. Next in the order is Doru. who is going to regenerate some hit points. Is going to... What can he do? What will he do?
Get the fuck out of there.
He kind of might just get the fuck out of there. Moving, he's going to take an opportunity attack from Griffin.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use real physical dice.
Okay.
God. 13.
13's a miss. He's going to move again. Mordecai and Hira. Mordecai would need to use a melee weapon.
Okay. Hammer it is.
Miss. And an unarmed strike hits. For 3 points of damage.
You mean 2?
What? No, you did 6.
Did I do 6? Oh, okay. I was already doing the half in my head.
Another 5. Go ahead, Ritter, if you would like to take an opportunity attack.
What you say? I hope I can do it. If not, this is the biggest anime betrayal of 2024. Fuck!
Oh my god!
Oh.
And he has...
If not the pokey stick.
Oh, Pokey Stick could do it. Doru has no
Pokey
other
stick
movement.
will do it.
And Mitari is right there. So we're going to take a claw. 25 to hit. That was nearly a crit. You are going to... Pokey Stick cannot take an opportunity attack.
Oh, I'm sorry, pokey stick. Ignore it.
You're
Ignore
fine.
it.
You take
So
5
how much
points of
damage
damage.
does Matari take?
And coming in for a bite on Mitari is 11
Maybe
to hit.
Matari will see what it feels like.
That's exactly my AC. So
You have an AC of 11?
they don't have a dex bonus.
Jesus. You take 18 points of damage
Ow.
on top of that 5. And your hit points are reduced by 10.
God damn.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Continue. I'm doing the math.
Mathematics. Ritter.
Yes. My broski, I'm sorry.
And now remember, it doesn't have to be bludgeoning damage. You can just intend to do non-lethal damage.
I know. It's just he has this dumb warhammer, and that's the weapon he has. Well, I mean, I guess. Let's see.
Are you out of spell
You
slots?
can non. You
He's
can
out of
non
regular
regular
spell slots. He has cantrips. Let's see. Let's do frostbite.
Con save.
Yeah.
Con save. What is your... Oh, your DC's 13? That's a fail.
Cool. Let's get a spiritual pokey stick
Take
to
4
see if
points.
it will. Nope.
Nope.
His heart's not in it.
Yeah. This has been an exhausting fight.
He wants him to leave. And I think, like, as he's swinging, it's like he's just mouthing, like, go.
Fair enough. Next up in the order is Hira.
Real quick, I just realized, Doru still had Bane on him, so
Oh, shit.
and since he had just hit my AC, I wouldn't have taken that bite.
You would not have taken that 18 points of damage. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, bring your max HP back up as well.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. Gotta take it where I can.
Yep.
Take.
More time.
How many key
On
points
his-
do you have?
I have stopped. I used them all up already.
Okay.
I'm only doing the 1 and 1
1 and
at
1.
this point.
Go ahead.
So, 1 hit.
It's a hit. That is 2 points
I
of
don't think
damage.
That's not sneak attack damage too, right?
No, it should be.
Okay.
Oh, for another 3. Okay, next hit
One more time.
is a
The
miss.
13 number. Fuck that 13.
Unlucky number 13. Happy Halloween.
Spooky.
Griffin, this is your chance.
Okay.
To turn it around.
Before
It's my
Mordecai
chance.
gets his turn.
I'm going.
Mordecai has tasted blood and wants more.
I stick to my guns. That's Mordecai. Taylor's like, God, I wish you'd stop. The fuck is
He's
wrong with
wily
this
on-
man?
I can't
He's
do
wily on
anything.
meth.
Not meth Wiley.
Florida
Wiley
man.
would make. Wiley
Physical
would do
dice,
that.
please.
Kiss it.
God, fucking.
kiss
But for a
Okay.
different
I mean,
reason.
I have physical dice. Should I just use that?
Oh, you can.
I mean, I feel like I've used it like enough, like with the roll 20.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
God.
That's okay. Mordecai can still miss. Go ahead.
This holy place
Luke
of
was so much
Lathander
better.
and being abandoned in my time of need.
Mordecai, this is your. I need you to tell me before you roll this attack. Are you going for lethal damage?
I need to flip a coin. Heads lethal, tails non-lethal. I got heads.
Okay. Give it a roll.
Okay.
Do it. 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 Do it.
Go for it. You can
Whoa.
do it. Blow his brains out. You can do it.
You knock an arrow and launch it through the back of his skull as he collapses to the ground, finally dead.
Mordecai collapses.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for joining us for Symphony of Sorrow. There's a reason it's called Symphony of Sorrow. And you've just witnessed the setting of the sun. Thank you all very much for joining me. I have been Michael. I am joined here by Klaus, Morgan, Jesse, Julian, and Taylor, playing all their characters very, very well. Everybody gets a point of inspiration for this session.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much for playing. Shit happens, and shit happens the way that it's meant to happen. We are going to find
Destiny.
somebody who's playing Dungeon and Dragon. Let's see here.
Dungy. Dragon.
Dungy, Drangy. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go ahead and rate our friend Jess, who's playing some TCG Card Shop Simulator because
Yes!
of
Hell yeah.
All right, my friends, thank you very much for joining. Come back next week, same bat time, same bat channel, and we will be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you all. Everybody say bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
And we're out.
Hey.
Yay.
Well done, everybody.
That was.
That was a fucking
good.
stressful one.
Dude, we hit our stride, I think.
I think it was great.
I hope
My
I
favorite
would like to clarify that
is
none
the
of that was
little